you parked your brooms in an orderly fashion? Have you just got nostrils? Fed your ogres? Make sure your pushing button isn't uber-duper tightly. I sure hope so. Hello, glorious beings. Happy Friday! It's the 22nd of May 2026, and I hope you're all sitting comfortably. Hello. Hello there, Frankie D, sneaking in with the first. Hello, Jackie. Oh, hello, Wise Jack, just stopping in to say hello. Hello, Shadow Dread. Hello, Taz. How are we all doing out there? What's up, what's down? Happy Friday to everyone. I hope you're all having a fantabadozy day filled with the bestest energies possible, and if not, then I hope I'm able to distract you from all the things. That was me turning up my desktop volume because I realized I turned it down because I was busy at work. Oh, it's Ooky. Hello, Kabukkos. How you doing? Is everything with you? I hope you're well. Oh, I've absolutely pooped. It's been a week. But it's always been a week, hasn't it? How are we all doing out there? I hope we're well. Not long until the adverts, by the way. And then we'll be all live together. You left your broom at the convention? Oh, no! No! Oh. You know what? Think about this. It means you don't have to slip and slide tomorrow, right? No one's going to be able to put it to good use. I'm sure you can find another. Or whittle yourself one. Thank heck it's Friday. Feel to that one. Oh, gosh. It's been a week.
Ooh.
Hey! Right,
Barry
yay!
Carlyon has been a donut for 9 months. Free egg.
Free A? Thank you, Barry, for doing your Anna's Drive for 9 months. I super duper appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much, Lee. How you doing, Barry? What's up with you? Prepare yourself. You're going to be able to ask what gets to go in the book in a minute. Once we go proper live. Very shortly. Happy World Golf Day. Happy World Golf Day to you too, Frankie D. Woo! The shadows. The book. Yay, the book. We're still on the theme inflatables, which means I need very teeny tiny inflatables because we do have a few gaps. And who knows, we might start a new theme tonight. Might actually start a new theme because we're nearly filled up on page 9 and 10. Nearly full. Not quite, but nearly full. Fudge day sounds like something with a large chocolate fairy sweet. That sounds nice, but it's been bloody boiling today. The thing worked! Oh, yay! Good! Let me open up Discord again. Good. I literally just did it because tonight has been one of the nights where I've actually been able to do stuff. Oh, look at it! Thank you, Barry! Thank you for sorting that out. Excited! Lush! Huzzah! Seriously, today was like, well, I guess I'll tell you guys. I was let off work a little bit earlier today. They sent a message out about 3 o'clock being like, hey guys, you've worked really, really hard. The sun's out. Why don't you all leave about an hour and a half early? So finish at 5 and call it a Friday and come back fresh next week. You guys deserve it. And I was like, leave at 5? Hell yeah! So I had an extra hour and a half in my evening, so I was able to get stuff done. Which has been really nice. Really, really nice. Not a weekend for some of us. Yeah, I feel that. It's gonna be nearly 30 degrees where I am over the next couple of days. I actually bought a fan ready to come in tomorrow. So hopefully I can keep cool a little bit. At least that's the plot and plan. We'll be here for the next days where it's possible to reach 30. I can't believe we're reaching 30. It's spring. It's not even close to summer yet. It's a little bit vile. We got fans in here. Aw, shucks. They do keep me cool. Cringe. No, I'll tell you, streamer fans, so that when I go to the rails, I can take everyone down with me. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I'll tell everyone so that we can all ride your coattails, Barry. I'm gonna sit there comfortably until you decide to flick us all off. Wait, that was a choice. That was a choice of words. I didn't think that one through. Talking about that, I'll see you on the other side. those beings to my stream. Oh, theatre. I hope you're sitting comfortably upon the red velvet seats. Your snacks are crawling, your drinks are toiling and boiling. Hello, greetings. I am Ooky. I'll be the lady who yells in your ear holes for the next 3 hours, where I'm just going to be doodling in the book of songs. Yes. Oh yes, it's a doodle night. Do you know what that means? If you got some atlas, you can get a doodle in the book. Exactly that. Once I open the request, that is, in the channel points, but we'll do that very, very, very shortly. But hello, everyone. Are you sweating? I'm bloody sweating. It's a hot, hot day. And this morgue has not been cool at all. I am sweating already. So we'll see how tonight goes then, won't we? We'll see how it goes. But hello, greetings, everyone. I hope you all had a terrific week. If you're here for gaming, that's tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be playing Wind Waker. Actually going to finish Wind Waker tomorrow. That's my aim. Even if it takes me like 9 hours. I'm going to finish Wind Waker tomorrow. It's my determination. And then on Sunday, we'll do some variety of something else. Just to break up the monotony a little bit before we dive into Twilight Princess in June. Yeah. Anyway, hi, hello. Hope you're all good out there. I'm going to turn up the volume of music so that we can have a little chit-chat before we get on with tonight's shenanigans. Hope that's good. I really do, because we got a lot to catch up on. So with that, I'm going to turn up the music. Or not. Wait. Ooh. There it is. Sneaky. It's very sneaky.
Whitmox has been a donut for 45 months. Hello.
Hello. How you doing, Whitmox? What's up with you? I hope you're good. Thank you so much for knowing Anna's drive for 45 months. I super duper appreciate it. Thank you, silly sausage. How you doing? I hope you're good. Thank you. Hope you're ready. Got your request in the mind's eye so that you can figure out what you want in the inflatable page. I hope you know what you want. God, I can't speak today. You guys are gonna have to deal with that. I am fried. I have had a hell of a week. By the way, this is how the page is looking. See what I mean about little inflatables? Gotta do little inflatables because we're running out of space. Your donut hurts and you don't feel so good. Oh no, friendo. Send you all the spoons. I hope you feel better soon. I really, really do. Oh, that sucks. I really do hope you feel better. So, things get better for you and the sprinkles renew and then you feel good and glorious again. I've started replaying Wind Waker again. Oh, how's that going? I hope that's going good. Hello, Uriah. What's up with you? Oh, it's not too bad at the moment. It was a bit warm cutting grass out here. Oh, it's bloody boiling in here. Because I've basically been in this room since 8 o'clock this morning. I've only gone out once, and that was to return some parcels and also buy some water bottles to put in the freezer for the ferrets because it's going to be really, really warm for the next few days. So this PC has been on all day. And this room gets really, really hot. And it's bloody boiling in here. Absolutely boiling. I'm sweltering right now. I'm surprised I'm even able to do this. We'll see how far I get. But right now, I feel yucky. I even got the window open. So at some point, I'm going to have to start whispering a little bit because I don't want to keep my neighbors awake all night, you know? You blasted through Wind Waker? You say blasted. Haven't I spent like 2 months on it, though? I don't feel like I've blasted through Wind Waker at all. I feel like I've been living it for ages. Hi, Winder. You playing Project Scar 3 today? Oh, how's that going? It's going to be great already. To the forest. Oh, the forest. Well, talking about the forest, I've already played a couple more, like an hour and a half. Ready for next week's video? You guys are going to be really excited about the next forest video. I can guarantee you guys are going to be like, because it was a really good one yesterday. Really good. I'm really chuffed with what I managed to accomplish. I'm very excited. Very, very excited. Hello, Midnight Truck. Yeah, looks great. Thank you. I just threw it up in a bun because it's bloody warm in here. Really, really warm. How you doing, Midnight Truck? What's always down with you? I was driving one race for 3 hours. I didn't beat the time. 3 hours? 3 hours? Do you need a break? What puzzles? Oh, we're going to have the Jigsaw on later. It's a community-run Jigsaw puzzle game. The game's called Jigsaw Puzzle Dreams. You play on the PC, and you don't even have to add me. You just need a room code, and then you can jump in and join in on the Jigsaw if you wanted. Been playing lots of NTE. Oh, I'm jealous. I want to play some more NTE, but life's not been very fair this week. It's been quite a hell of a week for me. I'm not going to lie. I say that every week, but this week's been exceptionally hard. Really, really hard. It's 110 degrees here in Fahrenheit. So what's that in Celsius? We speak Celsius in this chat. Been playing Wind Waker for a lifetime. It feels like it. It does feel like that. I'm able to make 3 stars in this race, but I can't crash. Then don't crash then.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy. You've had a new art on the sideshow? I have, because I've been really spoiled with art recently. So I finally had some time, because, you know, I finished work an hour and a half earlier today. So I used that hour and a half to catch up stuff. So I sent off 2 people who've been waiting for their commission sketches and line work. So I've sent those off just not long, like literally half an hour ago. I updated the art reel so that the new art is in there. Then I also uploaded the forest, did the titles, did the thumbnails for that. Then I also did some off-stream bits and bobs that needed to be caught up. Then I did some more things, linking things that Barry made and whatnot. It's been a very productive hour and a half of my life. I'm not gonna lie, I've been trying my best to like catch up on things that I've been meaning to do, but haven't done because life's just, I'm just actually burnt out of it at the moment. Actually burnt out of it. It's too much. 6 days a week is starting to hammer me down. The commuting, we all know, has been bogging me down. It's been extra hard this week. This week, I've just felt like a zombie. I can't even tell you exactly what's happened this week because it's all been a blur. I've just kind of been on autopilot. And when I sit down in dailies where we sit down all together and talk about our work so that we get review and critique if it's any good to go to director and stuff, I can't remember what I've done because I've been on solid autopilot, you know? But usually when I go into these dailies, I know exactly what I've done. I talk through everything I've done and whatnot. But I'm sat there going, I don't even remember doing that one. It's been one of those weeks. Absolutely one of those weeks. So I've been struggling. Hi, Love how you doing? What's always done with you? I hope you're well. Hello, Dan. Just nice and chilly today. Yeah, it's freezing. Absolutely freezing.
Warning, sarcasm detected.
You know what?
Warning, sarcasm detected.
Well, a few times.
Warning, sarcasm detected.
That's actually correct. I see 2 doors in the room. You do. There are 3 doors in this room. There's the exit. This door over here is a storage room. Over there is where the boiler lives. It's a very much an all sorts room. Are you having the bank holiday off? No. So I found out earlier while I was in mid-dailies that they asked me could I work Monday, and that's only because a couple of weeks ago I already booked off next Friday because I'm away for the weekend, for the whole rot weekend. And so I booked it off and I was like, guys, I know you're struggling because there's a lot of people booked off next week. A lot of people are on like holidays throughout the week and some people got full weeks off next week. Literally, we're down 90% of the team next week. So I said to them, like, I know I got Friday off. I know Monday's a bank holiday. If it helps at all, I don't mind working it. And they said to me like, oh, you probably don't have to. It's all going to be fine. They messaged me earlier going, hey, Ooky, do you mind working on Monday? And I was like, okay, yeah, I'll do it. So I don't have a bank holiday Monday, which I was really looking forward to, but anything to help the team. I can't be too greedy because I got next Friday off for adventures, so I can't be too begrudged on that one, you know, because I'm asking for a lot as is. So it's fine, no bank holiday for me. But I got some news for you guys. I gotta take off these headphones, it's too warm for headphones. I do have some news though, which is why I'm so like excited for some productivity and resting. So there's a big massive thing going on with the trains down in South Wales. So we have this like major line that goes under the sea and goes into England, right? It's called the Severn Tunnel. So to get in and out of South Wales, you can go up north, but to carry on going like, keep going east, like say towards London, you got to go through the Severn Tunnel. And the Severn Tunnel is super duper busy, right? Yeah, you got to go through Newport, through Severn Tunnel Junction to then go into Bristol and so on and so forth, all the way into London, right? This junction is very, very important. This tunnel's very, very important to get in and out easily. Otherwise, you have to go all the way up to Shetland, basically, or Gloucestershire. You have to go all the way up north to make it out otherwise. And that's at least bare minimum, an hour's journey up that way. Say if you want to go to, say to Bristol, that's like about 45 minutes, maybe 40. Sometimes even 30 minutes. Either way, it's a very much shorter journey than going all the way up to then come all the way down. Anyway, I digress. They're having a major rail closage. So the tunnel is closed for 2 weeks. 2 weeks, which means I can't go into England without having to go all the way up to then come all the way down. So that makes my journey go onwards to about 2.5 to 3 hours to get into the office. I'm not doing that. I refuse to do that. I'd rather just be like, call it quits here and just be like, I cut my losses. I am not doing that commute. The only other way that I could do it is they do have bus replacements from Newport that goes to Bristol Parkway, and then you jump on another train. I'm also not doing that because that will also make my journey about 2.5 to 3 hours long. I'm not doing that. That is hella long. My journey is long enough as is, you know? I'm not doing it. So I said to work, like, guys, there's a major downtime with the trains. It's gonna last for 2 weeks. To get out of Wales, I have to go all the way up north to then come all the way down. And I gotta be honest with you, I really don't want to do it. I really don't want to do it. It's gonna be a really long time. And by the time I get to the office, I'm gonna be even deader. I'm gonna have an even harder time doing the overtime because I can't come in extra early because I can't account for what the journey's gonna be like because I've never done this journey, you know? I already said, Jake, they're closing it down because they're going to do a rail update. So in South Wales, we've got a lot of electric lines, whereas trains are usually ran by like petrol and engines and blah, 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 blah. So they're just changing the rails to be electric so that it's greener. And they're now finally going from Seven Tunnel Junction all the way into Bristol Parkway, which has been a major, big update they've been needing to do for a long while. And they're finally doing it. So, I mean, you can Google it if you're really interested, but it's not a strike. No, otherwise I would be like, there's a train strike, otherwise it's closed. And train strikes will not last for 2 weeks. They won't be able to do that. But anyway, yeah, so the rails are closed for 2 weeks for me, basically, unless I want to go on a really long, hefty long, 50-odd minute journey by bus to Parkway to then jump on another train and then have to do a massive long trek to the office. Either way, I digress. Work said okay. Which means I get to work from home for 2 weeks. For 2 weeks, I get to work from home, which means I'm able to just... I get 4 hours of my life back for 2 weeks. And I'm so excited to be able to sleep in. So now I don't even have to like worry about getting 6 hours of sleep a night. Oftentimes it's 5 hours of sleep during the work week. Now I can actually get like at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep a night. I've got that extra time in my evenings to get stuff done. I can actually chill out. So I'm really super duper excited to just enjoy the next 2 weeks. And by the time I go back to work, which will be the 9th of June, I think is when I go back into the office. There's only 2 more weeks I have to go into the office for. 2 more weeks. And then I'm out of contract, which I love this job, but the commute is killing me, as I keep saying. So I'll finally get to have a little bit of like work-life balance back. Unless they extend me, but if they extend me, I'm gonna be like, I'm working from home. I cannot go into office for a bit. I need some like downtime to like get my life back together, because this has been a very long contract for me. I don't usually do a commute this extensive for so long. Usually I work from home, but this was too good of an opportunity to say no to. I really wanted to do this job, so I just sucked it up and did it. But it's been months and months. It's been like nearly a year-long contract. So, I'm kind of ready to just not have to travel anywhere for a bit. However, I did get a message from another company that is in my calendar, and they're like, "You still available?" And I'm like, yeah. So I might only ever get a week off from this contract into the next, into another company, which I'm like, well, at least that's work from home. But I was hoping for at least 2 weeks off between contracts, but that's okay. Money. So I just thought I'd update you guys. So expect some more shenanigans to be done for stream, because now I'll actually have my evenings back again to do stuff. This is why I was able to send off things for commissions to start getting those done, because I'd like to get them done in these next 2 weeks so that I don't leave people hanging. There's still one more person that needs a sketch done, but I got the 2 big ones that came months ago who've been very patient with me. So they got their sketches and line work. So hopefully I can bash them out in the next week. Yeah, it's just been a lot. It's been absolutely a lot at the moment. Fury! Ooh. Thank you!
8_bits_of_Fury has been a donor for 5 months.
5 months!
Ooky.
Yay! Yay! Thank you for Fury for Runuyanos of Joy. I really appreciate it very much. Hey, how you doing? What's up with you? I hope you're good. I really do. Right, I'm gonna scroll up because I missed a load of chat. I love productivity. I've been having one of those. I need to do this and that, and ended up not being able to get onto it so mentally. So I just watched Twitch and YouTube. God, I wish like that could be my life. I wish I could just procrastinate everything, but I can't. Too much to do. Ugh, it's fine though. Soon. I hope you're able to find some productivity to get some of your to-do list done soon though. From the Xbox controller still only works with the phone menu, not the game itself on PC. On what? On what things and stuff? I don't think I understand that one, Whitmox. A new fan arts? I did! I finally did it! Because again, I had an extra hour and a half of my evening because work was like finished at 5 and I was like, oh, hell yeah! So I was able to actually get stuff done because I had an hour and a half in my Friday night to do stuff extra, whereas usually I only have an hour to myself. Not even that, usually it's 30 minutes to myself before I jump on stream after work. So I finally got some bits and bobs done and I'm so happy. So happy. If I missed anything, please yell at me in Discord to be like, Ooky, you forgot a bit of art. Then I'll pop it in. But I think I managed to get everyone's, unless I missed anything. Please yell at me. I've been a bit deranged all week. Well, for months now, actually. But now it's fair because you've been doing a poop tune. I am so burnt out. Like, stream I'm not burnt out of. Life in general I'm burnt out of, which is why I'm very excited about next week's Rock Week, where I can just not be online for a few days and not have to think about work. And the fact that I get to work from home. So chill. Which does remind me, I'm going to have to yell about some rot days in a minute, but I'll wait until I catch up with chat before I yell about that. To mention Discord about working extra next week. Oh, no, not next week. Oh, wait, technically, yeah. I'm working Monday, but I'm off Friday, Saturday, and Sunday because rot. Triple pay, I hope? Oh, no. It's going to be normal pay on Monday because it's a normal day's work. I just get my, what would have been my holiday pay, which would have paid my day rate. Instead, I get my day rate normally and not get the holiday, which should mean when this contract ends, I get all the holidays I haven't taken paid back to me. So technically, I'll have a bonus at the end. So I guess there's that. So at least I will get the pay eventually. So like half time for schools too? I don't know. I don't have kids. Do you get to meet Sebastian the Crab when taking the train? No. You go through a tunnel. It's not that exciting, unfortunately. Let's fly through a hot air balloon to get over the tunnel. I mean, I could. I'm not going to do that, though, because Wales weather is unpredictable. You know what? I have no idea the train went under the 7. Yeah, it goes under the 7. So otherwise, if it doesn't go under the 7, you have to go up north, up to Gloucester, which is near Shetland, which is why it's always advertised down in Cardiff about the Shetland races, because there's like a direct train that'll go up that way. So you have to go all the way up north if you want to go back down. But usually you go under the 7, and that's the way we go in and out, which is why if you ever travel from Wales to England and you go through, say, Bristol to Seven Tunnel Junction, there will be an interim where you have no signal to the outside because you're under the river. There's no signal down there. So you always have to like speed run to find a nice good Reddit page or a nice long post that has loads of comments that you've preloaded up so that when you're in the tunnel, you got a bit of internet to read. Otherwise, you just sit in darkness for a while. Did not. Hi, Coke. How you doing? What's always down with you? I hope you're good. I like that the UK is as big as the state of Oregon. I don't know what the state of Oregon is big of. I don't know. I know UK's not as big as the US, but we're still pretty big, just not as big. 32 degrees on Monday in the UK. Yep. It's gonna be a hot week. A very, very hot week this week coming. Yay! It's why this is why my armpits are out. It's bloody boiling. Today was like 26, 27 degrees. Hi, Cogsworth. How you doing? What's up? What's down with you? I hope you're good. You fly a car to work? I would get a car, but cars are expensive, and I'm never employed long enough to warrant the cost of one. Plus, I hate driving, so I don't really want a car, even though it'd be much more convenient in life. But everyone else scares me too much on the road. I oddly like driving, but everything else gives me anxiety when driving, so I'd rather not. Work from home for 2 weeks solid. I'm sorry for you. I've been doing that since 24th of March, 2020. Lucky for you. I've been trying to stay on work from home, but sometimes a job's too good to not take. Sometimes you're like, yeah, that's a good opportunity. I'm gonna have to take it and just deal with it. I didn't expect it to last for so long, but it's a good project. You only have to wait. Hang on, let me count it. Let me count. On the 22nd now, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more weeks until I can tell you guys what I'm currently working on. The other project I can't talk about until next year. But what I'm currently working on, you gotta wait 5 more weeks. On my last day, I will tell you guys, because I streamed that day. So that'll be exciting for you all to find out exactly what I've been up to for the last couple of months. Chill out in this economy. I know. I want to chill out a little bit. Is it warm there? It's bloody boiling, Kale. Bloody boiling. Oh, the next place is closer. Doubtful. There are not many film companies that do visual effects in South Wales. A lot of places are in England, mostly. There are not a lot of production houses here that do VFX specialized. I tend to go for work from home gigs. But again, when a gig is too good for like something that satisfies me as an artist, then I'm like, hell yeah, I'm doing that, even if it means I have to suffer for a while. It just is what it is. And sometimes also, if I'm out of work for so long and a gig comes up and they're like, we want you in the office 2 days a week, I'm like, I need the money. I have no option but to go. So sometimes it's out of necessity that I have to go into the office, even though I really don't want to, because I need money to pay my rent and bills, you know? And that's happened a lot over the course of a couple of years. Work from home predominantly, but sometimes a job, I need it because I'm on my like last legs, you know? I'm at work next week, nervous lads. Ooh, how fun! How fun! You got this, I believe in you, Jake. New day, my wishes turn towards hopes for this day's dawn, bring you new dreams and lesser fears. Oh, such fun, such niceness. Start charging more than you get for the time of... Oh yeah, I already do. I already charge more when they need me in office than I do when I get to work from home. That's what I do purposely, to try and get more work from home gigs. I charge less, but then I charge more, except I went into this job charging more and they end up paying me more because they're like, actually, Ooky, you're a senior in this type of work. You're being paid too much under for how much knowledge you can provide to the team. I was like, oh, okay, so I got a little raise in this job that I didn't anticipate, so that's been kind of nice. It's been kind of nice indeedly. Extra time you don't usually have is one of the best feelings. Oh, it's so good. I loves it. Absolutely loves it. You've got this signature sponsor. Rah, Twitch Prime. Oh, yeah, Twitch Prime. Sorry, I forgot about the sponsored. Yes, Twitch Prime. That's a thing. Some Mars on the left in the old Discord. Thank you, Mr. Love Check. I'll make sure to pop it in over here if you want me to. Just say, I'd like this in the slideshow, and I'm like, yes, okay, I'll get it done. Otherwise, I'll assume that they're supposed to be sneaky shit. So you coming to Rotterdam now? No, because next Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I'm away to another city. We've booked us to go away to go meet his nibbling, which I think I've been saying for like the last 5 weeks now. We're going away to go meet his nibbling, which again, for those who don't know, is the gender neutral term for a niece and nephew. We're gonna go meet his nibbling on one of the days, and then I'm gonna go and see a friend who I haven't seen in bloody years, who was my uni friend, and then we work together. Haven't seen her in years, so we're gonna go and have lunch with her as well for a catch up, because I haven't seen her in bloody forever, and I've been really missing her. Money, we like money. How you doing, JC? What's almost down with you? The 7-Eleven, got any 7-Elevens in the UK? No, I don't think we do. Don't think we do at all. I'm gonna do the control because it changed keys to scroll on the mess around the map. What game? What game, Whipmox? You're just saying a game. What game is it? You want about Jigsaw Puzzle Dreams? You know what's in darkness for a while sounds nice. It does, doesn't it? It does. Just make sure to open a window to make it not so stuffy. When I'm playing, I fell down a couple of flights of stairs on 10th May. You flit? Are you okay, Culk? Did you hurt yourself at all? Did anything go snap? Are you okay? Then you spoons and stuff. I hope you heal fast, you silly sausage. Well, not really silly sausage, unless you accidentally went down. Then you are a silly sausage. But if you purposely went down, then that's really silly sausage. You get what I mean? You sausage. Are you okay? Hope you're alright. I never driven a car either. Oh, I've driven a car. I passed my exams, both theory and practical, first time. I did drive a car. And then I had a big old anxiety attack due to my car failing. I'm not going into the conversation because that will be another hour of our lives gone if I go into that conversation, because everyone will ask me 6 million questions about the car, even though I've explained it 6 million times before. Either way, the car gave me a lot of anxiety because it kept breaking down. So I went, screw this, and decided to just go back to being a pedestrian. So I have a license. I just don't want to pay for a car because they're expensive. Well, I'm in a pain. I read that. Only for like 10 days and I had to come back to office due to the workload. Oh no, you're not able to work from home. That's annoying. I wanted the Doctor Who's Christmas special. Oh no. They do all that in London, I believe now. Not down this way. I haven't done a Christmas special in years. Ride a horse to work? That will take 6 million years. Do you not know how many miles it is? It'll take ages. Absolutely ages. My commute's long enough as it is. Senor Ooky, I am an old person at my job now. How interesting. So I wish my job was like that, but that was one of the many reasons I'm leaving. Well, Jake, this is the first time in 10 years I've been told that I'm undercharging. In 10 years. So I'm gonna take it. It's because my supervisor, who is a friend of mine, I was originally offered a price that was below my rate, way below my rate, and I was like, it's way less than what I've asked for, but I'll take it because it's gonna be something that's gonna be terrific for my portfolio and it's a dream project, so I'll do it. I'm happy for that. Whatever, you know, I'll cut my losses because this is a short gig and it's a passion project, I guess. And then there was a review over how much they're paying everyone, and then he told me, like, you are being severely undercharged for your experience. You are one of the more senior people next to me on this project, so I think you should be paid more. So he vouched for me massively to get a bigger pay raise. So I got not just my rate and then some. So I was like, oh, Floyd, thank you very much, because it's really helped me out, because over the last few years, I've had a really hard time finding work. As you all know, I've had a really hard time with, like, the pandemic, the studios going on strike a couple of years ago with the writers and actors strike, and then again with the LA fires and so on and so forth. It's been a really, really, really tough world out there for my job. And I just seem to keep falling through the cracks where I just always end up unemployed for months and months and months. Because of that raise, I've been able to basically make back everything, like my life savings back, which is such a big load of relief off my shoulders, because I kept losing my life savings. I lost my entire life savings when the pandemic hit, because I was literally on my last legs. Then I got a job, started to rebuild it. I was getting close to rebuilding my life savings from where I lost in 2020. And then there was another big
Kalkna00 has been a donut for 35 months. Work is so backbreaking.
Thank you, Kalk, you silly goose. Backbreaking, I feel that one. Go and get yourself a massage. A massage. Thank you, Kalk, for doing your answer. I appreciate it very much. Thank you, silly sausage. Thank you. Too sweet, 5 me. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So then, got work, started rebuilding my life savings, and then I got hit by another load of employment because of the actors' strike and the writers' strike from Hollywood, and there was like nothing going on for a bit. No, I think it was part 2 of the pandemic or something like that. Then I was unemployed for another like 6 to 7 months, and then I lost my life savings again, because I had to keep paying rent and bills, and my landlord couldn't care less, to be honest with you. And then I got another job, started to rebuild it, lost half of what I managed to save, because again, another thing happened in the world that had an effect on my job. And then I've been basically like clawing up the pennies constantly to be like, please, I'm trying to rebuild my savings massively so, because the government won't help me. They never allow me to have universal credit or anything to help me pay my rent and bills. So I'm like, please, pennies, please. And then finally this job that's come in that has lasted nearly a year has put me basically back to where I was in 2020 and then some. And it's been such a big, massive breath of fresh air, because I've been so stressed. I mean, it helps that Weeb's moved in now as well, so my rent and bills are like halved, which is great for me. So I was able to rebuild my savings much quicker than if he wasn't here.
Cheers, smile.
Thank you, you silly sausage, for 100 biddies. Thank you. Put your name in the book in a second. Thank you. Won't say, but you're there. Thank you very much. Every little bit helps. Thank you so much. But seriously, it's just, I finally gotten to the point where I'm like, okay, I'm breathe. If I don't have work for 6 months, I'm going to be okay this time, instead of like stressing my head off, being like, I'm gonna have to move back home to my parents' house because life is getting too expensive. I'm gonna have to get them to buy me a caravan so I can just live on the drive because everything's getting crazy. It's okay. I've worked really hard. Managed to gain back what I lost, all because my workmate vouched for me. And I'm so eternally grateful for it. So grateful for it. which is why I'm okay with doing the 3 days hybrid, even though I'm really exhausted by it now. It's really getting on a bit, but it's been like a sacrifice worth doing. You know what I mean? A sacrifice worth doing. Twitch don't know if you went live. Well, I'm live. How you doing, Talia? What's up with that with you? Money. Oh, hi, Mew. I'm good. How are you? What's up with that with you? NTE. Oh, got you. I got you. Yeah, I'm surprised it's not a controller game, to be honest with you, because it reads like it'd be a controller game, kind of like GTA. Mental. Oh, there we go. I didn't break anything. I'm on contract for like 70 days and I'm on physiotherapy. Oh, you sausage. Send you all the spoons. I hope you're well and I hope you're healing good. How many days ago was that? Oh, hi, Matt. Thank you, the headphones. I appreciate it. You can ask me a million questions. Please don't do it. Please don't do it. No, we're not doing it. Right, scrolly. Short gig. Well, to be fair, that was a short gig. And then I found out I got the next gig, which that was going to be at least 6 months long. So it ended up being nearly a year-long contract, which I'm fine with. Completely more than fine with. I just wish it wasn't 3 days a week. It was 2, because 2 is better. Wales license? No. An actual license. It's not limited to Wales. I've driven into England. I have a license, like a full license, so I can drive wherever the hell I want. I just choose not to, because they're scary.
Frankly _D has been a donut for 9 months. Choo choo.
Choo choo. Do you know what that means? I don't know if you realize what you've activated. Hang on, I gotta put my cardigan on for protection because this is a very small top. You absolute sausage. Do you know what you've done? I don't think you realize what you've done. Is this inside out? It's inside out. We're having an inside out jacket party. Hey, everybody. Hey, it's time for me to get the headphones on. Ooh. Oh, Chazaplant!
Chazaplant has been a donut for 11 months.
You absolute sausage! You guys don't know what you've done, do you? You don't? Do you want to know what you've done? Where's my bloody button? Where is my bloody button? Where are you? It's new, it's there. No, it's not. Where is it? Where's my button? I know it's there. There it is! You've caused this. So you have to deal with it now. Thank you for the honey train! I am severely spoiled. Don't know what this is. What we're doing. You absolute sausages. Oh, boy. Oh, sweating now. If I wasn't before, I am now. Thank you, Josephine, for also renewing your show. I appreciate it very muchly. Hello, 3D lasers. How you doing? I hope you're well. Being unemployed is messed up. Yeah, but it happens, Sonny. Here's what it is. Going to let you boogle. Oh, please, no. Please, no. Done my time. Right, scrolling. No catching up with chat. Let's have a nice cushion. I don't think I'd be able to freelance self-employed. I get too stressed. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend self-employed unless you got, like, the guts to deal with the fact that you might have gaps of unemployment. It sucks. Wow. Thank you so much.
One set more smile.
Where is my book? Oh, I've lost it. No, I haven't. I got it. Here we go. Thank you, 3D lasers. One set more. Thank you very much. You absolute silly sausage. I've nearly caught up with chat. I know I'm behind. I'm trying to whip on through. Oh, there you go. Thank you. I think I spelled it with a Z instead of an S. I hope you can forgive me. Enjoy your lurk out there, buddy. I'm on PC, mobile, and PS5. Maybe PS5 controller work? Maybe it would. But maybe it's specifically for console rather than, like, PC, if you know what I mean. Which is weird. Again, maybe put in the survey. Or put it as a token, like a support token, to be like, hey, the controls balked on PC, sort it out. And if enough people yell about it, then it'll happen. You know, people say M1 is scary, but honestly, I'd rather drive on that road than half the A roads. I like driving on the M4. It's all pretty easy, that road. Don't fruit and veggies sound good to save money? I mean, it sounds good if you have a garden for it. I don't. Bunch of air. I don't even know what any of that was. It was sliced and dicing the air. Hi, Aura. Did I see you there? How you doing? What's always down with you? So, Cat didn't enjoy the volume increase. I know this was because she was on my lap, but I'm bleeding. To be fair, if you're in this corner, you should be aware that you might be yelled at with loud noises sometimes. That's how it goes here. Hello, Haltic. I am doing okay. How you doing? What's up? What's down with you? And info, people keeping black and white binders. Oh, nice. No! I'm going to die.
JC_LC spoils 5 bigs.
Well, I hope you're ready because if any cats are in the building, prepare yourselves because it's time for another dance party. Thank you, JC, for giving out 5 large people serve and a joy to 5 large people. Yeah, words. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Back. Fantastic. Oh, hope you're all moving. I'm gonna be cross with you all. Back to your point in. It's the way.
Ho, ho, ho. Green giant.
Didn't expect that remix. Now you tell the bad he's gonna break my stream. Oh, no! Another minute of partying. You've broken my stream. Look at it. Look at the mess, you sausages. Thank you, Chance of Land, 4,000 biddies. And did I just see that it went up another unknown? Thank you so much for giving out another 7 choice. Guess what, everybody? It's another minute of dancing because you guys just went up a level. Can I write Chazzaplant's name in the book without like dying? I don't know. Are we gonna go? We're gonna go. Where's me party? Where's me party? I'm ready. No party? Did I break the button? Have you guys broken my buttons already? No. Did you? You might have broken it. Am I gonna have to manually set it? No. Oh, I have to manually set it now. Look what you have done. How have you broken it already, chat? It's still a baby. It's still a baby. What? Play it. Play that funky music. No? Oh my god, it's actually broken. What have you guys done? I made a nice cute little thing and then you guys go, boo-hoo, make it break. No. Play it. I'm waiting for you. Do I have to? Oh no. Do I have to actually go all the way? Hang on. We got to go into the behind the scenes. Oh, look, there's a sausage in behind the scenes. Look at that bad boy. Let me give that a refresh. Oh, there we go. There we go. Fixed it. Oh, now I need to fix it next time. My pen is broken. Why is my pen broken? I need to find another. Thank you,
donut
Ruthie.
for 20 months.
You
Ooky
absolute sausage. Thank you, Ruthie. Woo. Now, yeah, my pen ran out as well. Do you want to know what my pen says? Look at that. Look at that bad boy. It's dead. Nothing died. Thank you, Ruthie. I really appreciate you and everyone else who went a bit crazy. Thank you very much, you bunch of sausages. Did you break your pen too? Yeah, you broke my pen as well. Broke my pen. Where's your million questions? How are you? Where are you? How do? Do what? Do you remind me of the babe? Yes or no? Yes. And? What's in the cupboard? What's in the downstairs loo? Do you have a downstairs loo? What's in the toilet? Did you go to the toilet? Did you brush your teeth? Did you spit in the water? Did you not actually make sure you didn't actually rinse out your mouth with water because you're not meant to do because it'll get rid of the fluoride. So better make sure you did not rinse out. Did you rinse out? Did you clean your brushes? Did you put your socks away? Did you make your bed? Did you get a drink? Did you get a snack? What did you eat today? What is in your head? Is it a brain or is it a jellyfish? Do you like jellyfish? Do you like brains? What is your favorite meal? Do you like jelly? I think jelly's cool. What's your favorite flavor of jelly? Do you like the color blue? Did you ever eat the things that are blue? What does blue taste like? Is it sunny where you are? Is it warm? Do you do things in Celsius or do you do things in Fahrenheit? Well, do you like a million questions or do you only like 5 questions? There you go. Is that a million questions? I feel like that is it, right? Has an F word in it? Yeah, my pens swear. Green jelly? You know what? Yeah, I'll take that as an answer. I was not expecting that in the middle of the mix. I am brain piloting a bone mech with meat armor. Sick. That's nice. Red jelly? I do like red jelly too. Red jelly's good. Very good. How you doing, Pistorius? What's down with you? What's going on? We had a hype train party 3 times in a row. I'm sweating because it's like 20-something degrees right now. The pen swore 6 million questions. Well, nearly 100 million questions. Not quite 100 million questions for Culk, because Culk asked for 1 million questions. That's what I did. Thank everybody who joined the hype train and making my armpits sweat. I appreciate you very much. And thank you for spoiling me, you silly sausages. I hope you enjoyed your little dance. And if you've got a hype train emote, show it off. That was over 9,000 questions. Oh, so not quite 100 minutes. Should I keep going then? Or should we get into the doodles? I feel like I should get into the doodles, shouldn't I? And by the way, how to instantly tell I'm sweating? My friend just lost an inch. Look at that. It was like down here at the start of the stream, I'm pretty sure. Look at that. That's how you know I'm sweating. When my fringe gets shorter and shorter and shorter. Bloody hell, I gotta take off the cardigan again. Ugh. Great, my lounge at 25C. I think mine's definitely in the 20s. At least this room is in the 20s. The rest of the house is like already 15. This room's been boiling because I've been in it all day. It shrunk? It does when I sweat. Because I got naturally curly hair. Right, Jigsaw. I'm gonna get it going because I know some of you guys are eager. I've already seen some of you guys open it. Oh, you're already in the rooms, ready to go. Waiting. Doesn't even wait, just like, oh, Ooky, we're just gonna go. Right, let me tilt the room and then I'll get the room code in. Why are you wearing a cardigan? Because it protects me. Have you not seen how tiny my top is? I am not dancing around without a cardigan on. Thank you very much, Lee. I know the internet too well. I've been here for far too long. A Jigsaw room code here. There you go. Finally, I'm paying at the end of stream. Whew. Oh, how you doing, Budagard? What's down with you? Right, there we go. Here. Ooh. Yeah, there we go. Oh, back to normal almost. Let me move my microphone over here. Beautiful, beautiful. Let me open up the requests. Sub requests are open, chat requests are open. Remember, very small things because we don't have a lot of space in the last 2 pages. So if you want to get into the inflatable page, this is all we got working with gap-wise. So be mindful with what you're requesting. And I'll do my best to pop it in. Did the music just stop or am I just derping? And the music just stopped. This looks awesome today. Thank you. I trimmed it earlier. Wait, did you say my name like some sort of dinosaur? I think I did, actually. I think I said Pexadorius or something. Pexasaurus. I think that's what I said, Pexasaurus. Do you like it? If you like it, I'll just call you Pexasaurus forever now, like onwards if you want. I'm looking at your top, bruv. Well, it's small and we're not dancing in it. An inflatable car. Thank you. Thank you. Anyone else who's got some Atlas of Joy? Do you want to pop it in the sub request? Now draw your thing. We're gonna start off strong with an inflatable car for Damned Man. Oh, you whooped a wacky inflatable arm, guy's arm. He's ticklish. Careful. Careful, you silly goose. I think a small inflatable thing. I mean, a balloon will do. An inflatable mouse. An inflatable dandelion. A pebble. That is also inflatable. There's lots of things that can be inflatables. See? Effects are so ginormous that they're Gigantosaurus almost. That made no sense. I'm really tired. Oh, I can finally take off the headphones again. It's too warm for headphones today. I've actually made sure to buy a fan for this room specifically. Usually I have like this small desk fan that's over there, but I haven't charged it. And I was like, you know what? I think it's time to get like a mains plug-in one. So I finally bit the bullet and I bought one. So it should arrive tomorrow during stream. Bit late, but better late than ever. So I'll finally get a fan for this room. Still with inflatable house shell. Okie dokie. Thank you very much, Lee. Just finished Resident Evil Requiem and Pragmata. Oh, how were they? Were they good? And I also see an inflatable ticket stub. Ooh, that'll be a fun one. Thank you. Thank you. So how was everyone's week? Was it alright? And if not, hope we're able to transport you into the land of escapism. You all know how my week's been because I haven't stopped talking about it, I guess, today. It's been a week. An absolute week. But we made it to the weekend once more. Can't really whinge. It was alright. Only because it was short. Lucky for you. I gotta work the bank holiday now. Ugh, it's fine. Oh yeah, I was gonna mention rot days. So for those who know about it, but they will know what I'm on about. But for those who do not know, I take rot days at the moment because my job is really heavy. Like I'm working 6 days a week. 3 days a week I gotta go into the office. So I kind of need some rest time away from everything to just like live my life a little bit because I don't get a lot of life at the moment. So every month at the end of it, I'll take either a day off or the whole weekend. And this month, I'm taking the whole weekend off. So next weekend, from Friday to Sunday, I am not streaming because I am going away. I'm literally not home, so I can't stream. So don't expect me next week. But I'm going to do what I can to make sure I provide some sort of entertainment for you guys while I'm away in case you want to have my voice to entertain you. I'm going to try and find some time to record some videos for you guys. I don't know what those videos will entail, but I'm going to try and record some things and bobs for you. So keep your eyes peeled. They'll be up on the YouTube hopefully next week if I succeed in my quest. Either way, you got a forest video coming out on Wednesday. I'm going to try and provide a video for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for you guys. Whether they're really short or really long, I don't know. It depends how much time I get in the week to do it because I got literally tomorrow until Thursday to get them done. And also in that time, yet another forest video recorded. So it's also like, I'm technically going to try and record 4 videos for you guys. So just letting you guys know that. And then on top of that, there you go, Damned. And then on top of that, the following week, the 7th of June, I am also not going to be here, potentially. I might do a very short ferret stream / get ready with me kind of vibe. Because I'm going out and about. Because my office is offering like a friends and family day. For you to bring your friends or family, limited numbers, to the office to see what we've been working on. And I miss these every single time I'm with this company. I haven't ever made it to one. Because they always tease it just before I leave. And then they send out invites to everyone who works there just after I leave. Or I just miss it. So I never ever get to get involved on these days. And I've always wanted to take my family to go and see what I've been up to. And finally got an opportunity to do that. And it's one of those like chance of a lifetime kind of thing for me. So the 7th of June, it's going to be an incredibly short day. It's going to be a variety day because of it. I'm going to take my family to my office to go and see what the hell I've been up to for the last few months and why I haven't seen them, basically. So, yeah, I got a few rot days coming up. But again, I'm going to try and stream on the 7th of June. It'll be in the morning, probably in the morning, kind of early-ish. And then on the 6th of June will be Twilight Princess. Just letting you guys know that I got some shenanigans on the way. And if you want to keep on top of any of these sort of updates, I do yell about it in my weekly posts on Discord every week. So if you wanted to read up on what I'm doing, best way to join is the Discord, which you can find in the channel point redemptions, and then myself or a mod will send you an invite link through the whispers. Oh, that was a lot of words. Kind of dreading the time till my big period off. Hey, I'll survive. You got this. You'll be fine. Trust me, you will be fine. It's scary, but when it happens, you just kind of have to just switch off and just go, this is part and parcel of being a freelancer, you know? I hope it never happens for you, but if it does, I hope it's really, really short and not like what I've had to deal with, because it's horrible. It was absolutely horrendous. Oh, send you spoons. All the spoons. That works for me. I'm away in Bristol next weekend. Oh, look at us all away next weekend. I just thought it'd be nice if I could actually provide a video. Then I feel like I'm kind of doing half of my job, you know? For those who will miss me. Wait, so if you aren't going to be here next week, then who am I going to answer my 100 million questions? Peachy. Peachy will do it. I'll send you to Peachy. Peachy will sort you out. He'll definitely won't yell at you about that. Take your parents to work day. Basically, it's take my parents to work day. I get to take my parents. I also get to take Weeb. Weeb's never been with me to do anything like this before. My sister doesn't want to go. So it's just pretty much my parents and Weeb. And we're all going to go together to go and see what I've been working on. Which I haven't seen what was being done on set. This is one of the few times where I haven't been on set. So I'm quite excited about going to actually see what I've been working on in person instead of on screen. So I'm excited, and me, myself, and I, to go. If anything, I'm going for a selfish reason too. So, I'm going to join the Discord again. Do the link. The channel points redemption is one that says Discord. And just to make life easier for those who are lurking, I am going to add it to the panels. I was thinking of humming and ahhing about it, but I am going to add it to the panels because, oh, it's too small of a pen again. Just to make it easier for those who lurk. But do be aware, if you are lurking and you want to do it that way, I'm probably not going to do it this weekend, but I'll probably do it. Butterfingers. I'll probably try and get it done for next weekend, just so that those who want to not redeem it gonna have an opportunity to do it that way instead. By the way, everyone, it's only me tonight. It seems like none of my mods are here. Because guess what? There are adverts too. Woo! I'm gonna get up and get a drink because again, it's really hot today. Really, really hot. Gotta stay hydrated. So I entirely implore you, if you're somewhere where it's hot, please go and get a drink. Massively hydrate. Massively hydrate. I myself am gonna go and hydrate. So I'm gonna go and get a drink during this ad break. But don't you worry. It means you miss nothing, which means you get to have a little dance party while I disappear into the shadows. Must be the hype train. Yeah, that, and I did talk a lot at the start because there was like 6 million questions at the start, and then I got really behind chat. No mods? It's because Steve's away this weekend, so he's not here. Then Lamp, I'm guessing, is really, really busy because Lamp's usually popped in. Dan is probably streaming himself. Smat is busy. And then that leaves Chance and Starbuck. Starbuck is probably chilling out because they've probably not long finished work and hanging out with Stinky. And then Chance is being Chance, probably playing too many gacha games again. Usually it's Lamp and Steve who pop in on a Friday, and they're both probably quite busy. So that's fair. That's fair. One's in the blue. One's in the blue. I'm on my 4th can of Pepsi. Oh, this is also my 4th can of Dr. Pepper today because it's bloody boiling. It's the only thing in the fridge, so I've been gagging for something cold, and that's the only thing I've got. The only thing I've got that is cold. Now it's on to water, though, because I need to hydrate normally. 30 seconds till adverts, everyone. Showing 5, and I should probably close my window so I don't keep my neighbors awake all night because I am loud. Very, very loud. Right then, everyone, 20 seconds till adverts. I'll be back very shortly. I'm just going to go and get a drink. I implore you all to go and get a drink. I'll be right back. See you guys in a moo. Well done. Hello. 100? I never get 100. How big am I today? Bloody hell. How big? Oh, 17. Not too bad. It's not 100 though, is it? What a lovely hot day. Straight out of the tap. Welsh soft water. 33. Oh, I love the number 33. Nice. But anyone else wants to join in? Estimation point how big? To find out how big things are in toes. By the way, I'm doing the inflatable ticket stub for Jake Art over here. Let's try and squeeze your name in now. Jake Art. Workshop. There you go. 17, 84. That was so loud. I need to turn that bad boy down, don't I? Ooh. Oh, it is.
Spiky underscore Dapikey has been a donor for 45 months. Bit bloody warm in it.
It's
FGS
bloody warm. It's
Ooky
boiling. Absolutely boiling. How you doing, Spiky? Thank you so much for doing Anders Joy. I appreciate you very much. How you doing? What's up with that? It was all right. Are you sure? I saw it go in my bar. It was louder than I talk. It went into the red. I just hit the top of the red. Well, not the top of the red. I don't even hit the red most of the time these days. I don't even hit it. That went into the red. I know that was loud. I need to sort that out. 73 toes, 91. Bloody hell, we're all big peepees today, aren't we? Look at that. So it's perfect. You say that, but I'm gonna get, see, I'm gonna get yelled at again for like someone's dog going absolutely crazy. And I'm gonna be like, I'm sorry, I didn't realize it was that loud. But this is a caps lock stream. Everything is loud. Especially into the winter part heat part of the year. Yep. Well, funny enough, in the UK, it's gonna be hot for like a week. And then it's gonna be storming for whoever knows long. So I'm kind of like, all right, if I'm gonna suffer now, then I'm longing for the storm to cool us all off again, you know? And I don't mind us all whinging about the heat because it's out of season. It's spring. It's not even summer yet. We shouldn't even be getting heat like this right now. This is summer heat that we get like in a week. Crazy. There's Jake's on workshop ticket stub right by there. It's better storm after a few days this. Yeah, it better storm, I agree. Dear Jake, his toe back. Next up, a snail with inflatable house and shell. Where am I going to put that? I will put it here. Yeah, I'll put it by there. I feel like that's a good spot for it. Oh no. See, we triggered Spiky. This is why we can't have things too loud. I got 2 experience here, guys. I say for our training. I wish that my worst enemy. Maybe my best enemy. Oh, how would you describe it? How would you describe on a scale of 0 to 10 with a very big description of how awful was it? Sky would start raining down the heat. No one would whine. I mean, I do like it when it rains. Not to be like the garbage song, but I do like it when it rains. Went from 90 yesterday to 60 today. Can't keep up. Yesterday was 20 something. Today is like 27. Tomorrow is going to be 25, 26. And then Sunday is going to be like 30 odd. So ferrets indoors for the next few days. Definitely indoors. I've already pre-warned the ferrets that are going to be indoor ferrets for a little bit. A snail with inflatable house. Alright. Snail. There we go. This is a piece of snail. With his little elbow. And this little tail over there. Nice. No, water's fine to rain down. Just keep the heat up there in the sky. Yeah. I wish I had aircon, but alas, I don't trust aircon in this room because carpet. And plus, also, it's not like a proper unit. It'd have to be one of those like portable units that you have to pour water into, and that scares me a little bit when you've got a lot of carpet in a room and a lot of electronics. Got 29, see outside yours. Oh, fun! Love it! It's -4. Feels like -11. Kind of jealous right now, not gonna lie. Fix the office AC, just saying. Oh, I've got my hands crossed for you that you've done that. I'm not gonna share that space when it's that hot. Yeah. See, in a weird way, this whole like railway down for 2 weeks has been a massive blessing in disguise. It couldn't have been timed any better. Because it means I get to work from home, so I get to control my like space a little bit. And I don't have to commute in that. And also like I can take care of the parents a lot better as well. So I'm quite grateful for it to be timed right now because it means I got a lot of flexibility and like actually being taken care of stuff, you know? Which is good. Very, very good. For a lot of reasons, yeah. Got aircon, but misplaced the Windows seal thingy. Oh no, you're gonna have to buy another one. Or tin foil it. And then cut a little hole. And then tape. Lots and lots of tape. And that'll sort it out. I got a first spot in ages, by the way. I don't know how I've managed it, but I haven't had a spot in ages. Oh, look at that. I got a little spot. Ignore this. This is because I wore lipstick earlier. But look at that. Little spot. I've had a spot in ages. I was very surprised. It's ever since I stopped doing such a hefty like face cleaning routine. Ever since I stopped doing that, I don't really get spots anymore, which is weird. It feels wrong that that's the case, but it is the case. So I'm not gonna whinge about it. 9 3/4 of 10. We go in pairs with gas mask on. One of us takes our mask off and takes it, and the other person guides us out to lead us to water. Eyes be burning, lungs filled with smoke. When you acts like you cannot breathe and felt like I was going to die. I mean, that's the idea. Psychology drenched myself in water for 5 minutes. Helps. 22 adults cried that day. I'm not surprised. I'd be an absolute whinging wuss. Well done on getting through it, though. That sounds like a really hard day's training. But also good, because now you're ready for it. That now you know what to expect. It's not going to be any easier, but at least you got a night, like, you know what it is, you know, instead of like having a great fear barrier of like not sure, you know what I mean? Was a prime to the rescue for, oh yes, there we go, good stuff. Coming in, no, it's going out now. It's already be here and gone. Sounds about experience aircon for the first time today. The convention center was fully aircon today. Yeah, well, to be fair, if you ever go to a supermarket, they're all air conditioned. You know, like if you go to a big Tesco and a big Lidl or blah 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 blah. They're all aircons, usually. But if it's your first time experiencing one in a convention center, nice, nice. Wish they could be better in convention centers, not gonna lie. They're not always amazing. Usually. I've got 2 puzzle pieces in and get my booty handed to me. It's all fine. It's a Friday. I had to think about that one. It's a Friday. You're allowed to be a little bit doolally-tap because it's a Friday. I'll allow it, I guess. Hello, day lasers. Cheers, cheers. Pink. Oh, do like a look at that. I've already drank nearly a pint of water. I'm trying my best to lower the body temperature. Trying. So those who were not here last week, tomorrow I intend to finish Wind Waker. It is my goal. And even if it takes me 9 hours, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm determined.
Egg.
And I'll try and see about getting a game lined up. Or maybe we'll just do Pikmin. If I finish it quicker than I expect, we'll do Pikmin again. But not to like finish Pikmin just because it's easily there, you know what I mean? And then Sunday we'll do some variety. I've got a plot and plan of what kind of variety I want to do. We'll see if I get it all sorted in time. Did I miss anything for TMI Friday? So far, nope. Nope. I drew an inflatable ticket. I drew an inflatable car. Now I'm drawing an inflatable house for a snail, which is basically his shell. How was your day, though, Uriah? I was lurking, having lunch tonight. Ooh, what we having for lunch? Anything nice? She will wake the winds. Oh, I bloody will. You can bet your butt on it. I'm very, 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 very excited, though. I feel like this game, again, like the other ones, has been such a hell of a journey. I'm quite excited about seeing the end. Just to know how it ends. Because I know this is one of those Zeldas, like Majora's Mask. It's one of those Zeldas not a lot of people see the end to. A lot of people see the end to Ocarina of Time, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. But not Wind Waker and not Majora's Mask. So I'm quite excited to see what is actually the credits like on this one, you know? time to get some sleep. Managed to cool my bedroom down to 23C. Enjoy your snooze, Taz. Don't forget to get a flannel and put it into some water if you wanted to have like an extra bit of cool. Like have your leg outside of the duvet and pop it over the top of your leg. That'll help your like skin get some cooling air on it, especially if you got a fan on. Have a good one, Taz. Rest well, get the wet through the bubble gum. If when it's the filler now, it's definitely going to be the filler. Something you finish in Wind Waker tomorrow, but happy for what's next, even if it's not my fav Zelda. Sorry. Sorry's not your favorite Zelda. I'm excited for it. I'm really, really excited. Who knows? It might change your perspective, Jake. I might change your perspective. It might be your favorite Zelda ever when I'm playing it. But yeah, it will be Twilight Princess. Although Sunday again is going to be a palette cleanser, and then Twilight Princess. We'll see where we're at in the year to decide what we're doing next. If we're close to October, we'll do Eternal Darkness. If we're not, it'll either be Star Fox Adventures or Billy Hatchet. It just all depends where we are in the year. And again, we'll probably have another like little palette cleanser weekend before we jump into another big GameCube game. But that's the plot and plan. Potentially. This winds will be so groggy after it wakes up. It bloody will be. I'll be doing this when it wakes up. I was like, oh, hiya guys, I had a proper lion. All's been well, thanks for asking. Good, I'm glad to hear it. Excited when wake up easy enough to end though. I feel like I'm built my build good enough for the end, if that makes any sense. Wind Waker was the last Zelda I played, and seeing to the end too. Was back on the GameCube days? Well, that's what we're doing now. Wind Waker was the last Zelda I played. Oh, yeah, sweat an old towel, drying cloth. Good, that's the way. That is the way. Next one is Ruthie, small inflatable ant. Where the hell am I gonna put that? Ooh, Steve! Oh.
That Steve has been a donut for 63 months. Stinky. Stinky.
How you doing, Steve? What's down with you? Thank you so much for doing your Anna's Joy again. Have your nose recovered yet? Has your nose recovered? If it hasn't, it's not gonna get any better here because it's bloody boiling. Just so goddamn tired. We just got home. Bloody hell. You're going tomorrow as well? Wait, so does that mean you're like traveling to and from the whole weekend, or were you only going for today? I thought you were going for tomorrow as well. Not just today. Oh, okay. Oh, well, at least you got tomorrow to rest. Bloody hell. You're crazy. I would have thought you got like a premiere in for a night or something. Like maybe not in the center, but like on the way home, just to have like a little pit stop somewhere so you could drive fresh tomorrow. Did you have fun? Did you buy any loot? I hope you got some loot. I'm going to put the ant by here, I think, next to the giant tick. Drove down yesterday, stayed in a hotel, came home. Gotcha! Well, that makes sense then. Got so much loot. When are we going to have a show and tell? I obviously want to see what loot you got. Because I'm a nosy Parker who can't help themselves. Bloody boiling, Steve. For anyone who doesn't know, Steve went to a convention. He went on an adventure. I'm quite jealous. Not gonna lie. Thing is, ants look ever so similar to spiders, don't they? They really do. Steve was being smelly. It's true. Steve was being smelly. 100 million pounds worth of loot? Gosh, I hope so. I want to see what Steve got. Did you see the Sylvian families table? I hear they're there this weekend. That's literally been... As soon as I heard that they were going, I was like, oh, I want to go. I mean, I want to go anyway, but that was definitely something I wanted to go and do. Because apparently they were like doing sneak peeks of their soon-to-be releases. I was like, dang it. We took Ver for their birthday, so they got most of the loot. What did Ver get? So that we can live through Ver and pretend it's our birthday instead. He flew the dragon strategy. Bloody well did. He also got to meet some really cool people. Now I wonder why I'm afraid of spiders, but not ants. Maybe it's the extra legs. Maybe. And that, you know, one makes a web. to drain the life force out of the insects that get stuck in it. You know, it turns the insides to liquid to like shock it out a little bit. The only Sylvian fans, but it was my house, so we didn't get to check out everything. Fair do. Fair do. I had an email to say that they were going to be there. And I was like, dang it. Maybe next year. Maybe next year. Because Weeb and I really do want to do some London conventions at some point. Who knows when, though, cause money. And time, actually. Time's really difficult at the moment. Webs are cool, though. It is true. But they are creepy. Especially when you walk into a web and you're like, ah! Horrible. Absolutely horrible. There you go, Ruthie. There's your little ant. Little inflatable ant. There's your toe back. And a space hopper for Rex. Oh, that was a good noise. For Rex the Dragon. I will put a space hopper. I got a gap up by here. For a space hopper near the pug balloon. I got loads of cool ties. I got Pokemon and Sonic stuff. I got poop loads of anime weapons. Oh, I'm so jealous! Thank you for the follow. Welcome to Pokemon Lands. I hope you enjoy today. You have a fantabadozy name, but I shall not call you out because you're lurking. But welcome in. I hope you're having a lovely day. A space hopper. So, oh man, I remember on Skatoony on Cartoon Network, there was like the Summer Skatoony thing, and you could win a space hopper. I entered it. I did not win a space hopper. It was like those old school orange ones with the doggo face. So gutted. I've always wanted one because they look like so much fun. You got some signed Doom stuff too. Nice! I demand pictures of all the loot. Please, Kay, thank you. Walk into web, instant goth dance. It's true, actually. It's true. It's great. It's a lovely experience. It's like getting dusted in some lovely perfume. Instead of lovely perfume, it's a cobweb. Well, you've just built up your savings net, Ooky. I know, but I'm not intended to, like, blow out my entire life savings to go to one convention. That's not how you build a life savings. I'm literally predicting the fact that I'm going to work until I die. I'm probably not going to be able to have a retirement. So every single bit of life savings I gain is so that I don't have to work until I die. I'd like to have a break eventually in my life. With all this bloody hard working I'm constantly doing. Plus, you know, I'm also saving up to go on holidays because I want to travel the world a little bit. I'm cooped up in offices all the time. I want to go and explore the world before I really start thinking about settling down a little bit. Two years from now, Ooky Windows £10 million. Oh my god. That'd be awesome, because then I could help... Oh, wait, I was going to say pay off my parents' mortgage, but then I realized they've already paid off their mortgage, like, a year ago. Help pay my sister's mortgage off so that she can own her house. And then Weeb and I can get a house. And then I can adopt 6 million ferrets and give them forever homes. And then probably inevitably find myself doing 6 million commissions because I like helping people doing their artsy-fartsy stuffs. And then eventually probably find myself working again because I get bored really easily. Inflatable telebird tubby, if it fits. It will fit. I'll put it over here, I think, laying on its side. A mortgage is a milestone. I'm very proud of my parents for managing to do that. They have worked so damn hard to make that a possibility in their lives. But they managed it. GG parents. Here you go. There's a doggo space hopper. Hi, Nursio. What's up down with you? I hope you're good. There's a Rex the Dragon. And again, for anyone else who subscribed, don't forget you can get a doodle in the book. You just gotta request it through the channel points. And then I'll draw it. And you get your toe back. Most importantly, you will get your toe back. I just like meeting streamer, meet on the interwebs. Yeah, I'd love to do it as well. It's just like, London is such a bloody trek. It's an absolute trek to get to. That, and when you're there, it's really bloody expensive. So you have to not just like, oh, I have to pay for a hotel. It's then also paying London prices for stuff. Like just buying a bottle of water is like 2 times the price than you would over here. You know, you go out to eat, everything's 2 times the price. everything's stupid expensive. It's an absolute mission. If you get the bus from Cardiff, it's like a 2-3 hour bus ride. If you get the train, it's like a 2-hour train ride. It's a mission. Well, this is the thing that people don't realize, is that because London's so expensive, if you work in London, even if you're paid pants prices, you do get what's apparently called a living wage, where it's slightly boosted than rest of the country because it's so expensive there that they have to kind of pay you a little bit more than anywhere else in the country because it's so expensive. You know, it's kind of like some places in Norway. And I only know this because I work for a company in Norway. Some places are boosted up a bit more prices because it's more expensive in certain spots than others. It's just one of those things. It just kind of levels us out, you know? Yeah, in a way. So, like, you still may be earning chips, like pennies in London, but it'll still be just ever so slightly more pennies than the rest of the country, just to try and offset it a bit. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's an absolute bloody mission. So I'd like to go to London more, because going to London to visit is fun, but it's really, really expensive. So even when I can do it, it's usually for just like a night or two, because it's a mission, especially when you don't drive. It's even more of a mission. It's long. But I'd like to go for a convention at some point. But again, it's a mission. Absolute mission. I think the last time I went to London was like, I want to say 3 years ago was the last time I went to visit London. I think. I didn't have curly hair then. I had a side fringe. I think it must have been 3 years ago was the last time I went. If you meant to drive to London, well, I've been in cars to London before. It's a lot more pleasant. A lot more pleasant than getting the bus, I'll tell you that much. Especially how it works in London. Yeah. Whereas when you're coming from outside of London, we don't have that living wage. So we have to deal with our pet, like, less than that to then suddenly afford London prices. Just nah. So you always have to, like, pre-plan it a bit. And also that I've got so many friends who live in London that every time I go to London, my time in London is so packed in. It's not really much of a holiday sometimes. It's more like, right, we're in London, we've got to do 6 million things in one. And that gets really stressful. I'd like to go for a convention at some point. Really want to do it next year, maybe. We'll see. Depends if I go to Japan or not. That's the London privilege. Not the privilege, a basic requirement, but still. Yeah, London privilege. But you could still be absolutely living in a cupboard in London, earning pennies. There'll be a little bit more pennies than elsewhere. Need to find a thing to go to. I need to get out of the house. Any woodlands near you that are safe to go and travel to? Is TwitchCon next week? You go to TwitchCon. I'm not in London this evening. It was stressful as hell. We don't want to do that every day. Yeah, some people do though, don't they? They're crazy. A Teletubby. Any preference to what Teletubby, Nightmare? Any preference? London's also massive too. Yeah, it's huge. I don't think people realize how big London is. Whenever I see, this always makes me chuckle, is whenever I see someone from America coming over to the UK, but like, oh, I'm in London for the week. What should I do? Should I go up to Edinburgh? What if I go to like somewhere over here? And it's like, you don't even understand how big London is in of itself. You're not gonna go for a cheeky trip up to Edinburgh for a day. I'll tell you that much. It's bloody hours away. It's not close. And even London is bloody, like, really, really difficult to travel around. Despite the fact it's got one of the better transports in the country, it's still a bloody trek around. We spent a whole day going from one end to the other end. I get that we had to do the same whenever we go up to Columbia when I was short. There we go. Just one of those. That's one of those. But yeah, Jake, if I'm ever going to a convention, as I always say to every convention I go to, if I'm going to one, I'll try and give enough warning of when I'm comfortable enough to say if I'm going. I think the only exception is I wouldn't tell people where I'm going to a convention if I was going alone. If I was going alone, I probably wouldn't advertise it. Safety, you know what I mean? But if I was going to a convention and Weeb was going with me, for example, I was going with a bunch of mates and I felt comfortable enough, then I'll pre-tell everybody so that there's opportunities to meet up. But As always, I always try to give plenty of warning if it's one of those sort of, say, cases. If you know the US is huge, but you're missing so much if you just pop over to Edinburgh. Yep, like popping over to Wales. I haven't seen what Nightmare says, so I'm gonna draw Poe, I think. Oh. It might actually be Tipsy instead. Oops. Look, you can spend 20 years in London and still not scratch the surface. It's true, to be honest. Last time I went to London, I went purposely to do all the tourist attraction stuff. And even then, I'm still missing some tourist attraction stuff. Like, I've still never been to the Tower of London. Still intend to do that one day. But I still haven't done it. For the last time, I rinsed as much of London as possible so that every time henceforth we've gone to London, we focused on doing other stuff, like seeing friends. Historically speaking, London was one city that incorporated different areas and towns around it. We got named London as a whole for the sake of convenience. Pretty much. It's kind of like how you got a place like I guess Tokyo would be like the next sort of place I would say to equate it sort of like to London, how it works and how it's like a bunch of provinces, but then they get called into one big thing, even though it really isn't, but it's like little things that just to make it for convenience. Younger heart. Oh, thank you. I'm sweating like hell today. How you doing, younger heart? What's up down with you? I hope you're good. Thank you. That's a compliment I definitely needed today because I feel rank. Where you go? Full caps lock and messages go. I'm going to London. Go on for chat. Yep. And I'll obviously yell if I go into a London convention. I know a lot of you guys, including yourself, Jake, are waiting for me to go to a London convention. If I'm able to, I will yell about it massively. But I don't know when that is because, again, that requires a level of organization that I'm not really good at the moment. That's all. Yeah, I spent a day at Kew Gardens. Oh, nice. Last time I went to London, we did Shrek's Adventures. We did London Dungeon. What did we do? Oh, lots of stuff. Loads of stuff. I can't remember everything though, but we did loads. I'm pretty sure we did some museums as well. Lots of cities are like that. Yeah, just easier, isn't it? The London we have is like a megazord, a bunch of different areas. It's true. Very, very true. I mentioned it once or twice. Not just you. Not just you. There's a lot of people who yell at me about London. And I know. I'm terrible for it. I keep saying like, yeah, I'll do it. One day. I really do want to go to a convention in London. But who knows? Meeting Weaves and Nibbling might change things for me. Because, well, for us actually, because Weaves Nibbling is an absolute anime nerd. Apparently, they're proper nerdy, just like Weeb is. And they go to the conventions all in cosplay and stuff. And they got lots of cosplay friends. And they yell at us every year about going to a convention with them. To go and hang out with them, basically. So meeting them next week might kind of unlock that for us a little bit more, because we'll actually have a lot more heads up about conventions. So maybe. Hell, my city home is like that as well, because we have two cities right next to each other. I get called twins, but people also call it one name, but it's easier. Oh, I see. I guess a lot of cities must be like that then. A lot. This village has turned into big village. Okay. Thank you for booping the little blank spot. I know I'm going to put a Teletubby there in a minute. How you doing, Kay? How's it down with you? Hope you're good. I've now decided I'm just going to draw all of the Teletubbies in the best way I possibly can as if they're floating away in the distance. London. You and me both, sister, because I am drowning in my own sweat from this humidity. It's disgusting. It's actually disgusting. It's the one downside of streaming on a Friday. Is the fact I've been in here since 8 o'clock this morning. It's now coming up to 11 o'clock at night, and this room has not had enough time to like chill out in between sessions. So it's been an absolute in here today. I spent another day at the Science Museum. Oh, lush! I went to the Science Museum. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of disappointed. I think it's because I was expecting it to be more like Techniquest that we got in Wales. A bit more interactive science. I think also a little bit more like the Natural History Museum. A little bit more that vibe, but it really wasn't. It was good, but it wasn't quite the way I was expecting. Oh, so the weirdness is hereditary? Yeah, I guess it is. In so much what way? They must be ranked. It's very humid. Very, very humid. 6:60 p.m. bruv. No, it's definitely about 10:30 at night. Says it right here on my arm. Look at my tattoo. Tells what time it is. I've had a few moments where I've had to stand under the AC to properly breathe. Oh. I've pretty much been sat in the house with blinds closed all day. We went off for a nice big old walk in the sunshine and I've just sat here hiding. That and also because work giving me a lot of stuff to get done for Tuesday. That's okay, I guess. Sup, dogs? Hi, Irish. What's up is down with you? I hope you're good. Right, so I've got Dipsy. I got Lala, Poe, Tinky Winky. What was? No, that's not Tinky Winky. That's Dipsy. Dipsy, Lala, Poe. What was Tinky Winky's little head bubble? Lala was straight up. No, Dipsy's was straight up. Poe had a little ring on it. Lala had a curl. It was a triangle. Thank you. An upside down triangle. Thank you. I completely forgot then. I was like, what bloody hell was it? It's so long since I've seen the Teletubbies. I've got a CD show now. I mean, once you've been to the Natural History Museum, everything else is second best. That's true. The dinosaur exhibition is the best. I wish more cities had dinosaur exhibitions. Dinosaurs are awesome. It is known. And if a city's got a dinosaur exhibition, it's 10 times cooler in my books. There is Dinky Winky. And I guess we'll do a little tiny Nunu. Little tiny Nunu. Very small Nunu. Standard. Hell yeah. I'm just a troll. I know. And you live under the bridge. Which must mean you're really enjoying the temperature right now, because I bet it's nice and cool under a bridge. That Nunu is so cursed. Looks more like a weird shrimp with a long trunk. That's okay. There you go, Nightmare. The whole bunch of Teletubbies. I did not intend to do them all. But there you go. You got all of the Teletubbies. Then a puffer fish. For a spiky. Where can I put a puffer fish? So you have to look at the camera, because looking where I'm looking at this doesn't look like a... Here? Behind the sword? Yeah, I think behind the sword. I think that's good. No, 45 seats. Much cooler under the bridge. Oh, that's good. That's good. You did? Oh, okay, how dare you? That's naughty. You shouldn't be hitting people. Nunu giggles. Nunu. I used to have guinea pigs growing up, and they were all named after the Teletubbies. So we even had Nunu, the guinea pig, as well as Tinky Winky, Dipsy, Lala, and Poe. I was literally watching the Wild Alex Bale video about the Teletubbies 2 days ago. Were you? You're cuckoo crazy. No, I've always thought the Night Garden characters would be really good names for pets. Was it Teletubbies that they had to concrete over because people wouldn't stop breaking in? I think it was, you know. I think it was. I think they kept having problems with people trespassing, even though it's not there anymore. And so they were just like, we're going to have to get rid of it because people are just being idiots about it. I think it's kind of like the Mr. Blobby Land. Because there was a Mr. Blobby Land. And they also had to get rid of that. But then it's still kind of there, but I think they actually had to fully get rid of it. Because people were being silly sausages about it. And then it got really super dangerous as dilapidated things go. I just wonder if they were flameproof. What, the Teletubbies? I don't think so. I reckon the Teletubbies were far from flameproof. This little guy is so funny looking. He is an inflatable, technically. He doesn't have to be a blown-up inflatable. I think I did it. I think I finished off the requests already, which... There's no more inflatables to be had. I'll start filling up the blanks, and then we can start page 11 and 12 tonight. Very highly doubt it. I don't think. I think they would be flammable. Hi, Squeak! How you doing? What's always down with you? I hope you're good. Spiky wanted the pufferfish. Does anyone else want to squeeze in an extra inflatable before I start filling in the gaps with little squiggly doodles? Before I close them up for a bit. Any more? I'll give you until it says 37 pass. And then I'll close them up for a bit. Oop. And then I'll fill up the gaps, and then we can start on page 11 and 12 and choose a new theme. Ooks, it's hot. I know it's hot. Why do you think I look like an absolute mess tonight? It's bloody boiling. Hair in a bun, armpits out. It's so warm. So warm. I know type of Tubbies is basically young millennial or Gen Z Coco Melon. But do I relate to that anxiety-ridden vacuum cleaner? I get it too. And especially when I start sucking up all the food. I'm like, yep, that's me. That's me. Give me them leftovers. Thank you. Wonderful mess. Thank you. I feel disgusting. I feel absolutely vile right now. I'm not gonna lie. It's probably because I did not update my makeup or anything either. I literally just rolled out like this. Oh, there we go. Good lamp. A singular, supple, tasty-looking marshmallow. You've got 1 more minute to send in another request before I close up the inflatable page, guys. I'm gonna put it right by here. A singular, supple. Wow. Supple. Look at that. That's definitely supple, isn't it? Oh, hello, little Bobby. How you doing? It's good to see you again. You always cheer me up and give me hope and you're great joy. Thank you for yourself out if I would see you. Oh, thank you, little Bobby. You didn't have to say such nice words like that. Thank you very much, you silly sausage. Thank you. Thank you. How you doing today? What's down with you, Bobby? I hope you're good. You're our mess though. Ah, yes, thank you. Popsicle. Ooh, that'd be good themes. I threw myself in the shower this afternoon. That was nice. That's my plan after this. I'm gonna throw myself into the shower. And then I've already got the fan going in the bedroom, oscillating. It should be nice and cool in there. Hello, J-Rex. What's up with you? I hope you're good. Now that's something I like to get stuck. Oh my God, lamp. I am. Supple marshmallow. Supple. Is this supple enough? Is he supple enough? You see his little face? Oh no, please don't bite me. Ooh. Oh my God, my Instagram feed is cursed at the moment. It goes from being exactly what I've curated to suddenly fetish content. I don't even know how I end up in it. It might be because I follow a few creatives that do adult work. And I like seeing their like artistic drawings and stuff. But oh my word, a shiny bum balloon. Okie dokie. Yeah, maybe it's because I follow Valen. Maybe that's what it is. But my feed yesterday was nothing but vor. Nothing but animated vor. I don't even like vor content. I think it really ekes me out. It's like one of my big old massive like icks. Like, oh cool, this is for you. But for me, it's vor constantly, and it's furry vor. And I'm like, I can't. It proper gets my phobicness because I don't like the idea of being eaten alive. And that's all I get. At first, it was bad enough for the fact it was like inflatables. Funnily enough, inflatables. That's kind of fine. I don't mind because I like that I can appreciate the sewing work that goes into these custom suits. I can appreciate the sewing and go, yep, cool. You made a cool pattern. Cool. Oh, they squeak. Nice. Not for me, but at least that's kind of like a little bit whimsy, I guess. But then, oh my God, I can't deal with it. So I'm constantly throughout yesterday, I was like, I don't want to see this. I don't want to see this. I don't want to see this. And I kept giving me more. I was like, no, go away. I do not want 4. A shiny bum balloon for a K. I'm going to close them up for a minute so that we can actually finish off this page. And we'll start a new theme in a bit. Furries of this heat. Listen, right, I was a furry. I've seen enough for to last a lifetime. I don't need any more in my life. Shiny bum balloon. We'll do it by here. It's only the inflatables, but voice where I draw the line. Exactly. There was this one that it was someone who animated this thing of someone sat in. It wasn't clearly Vor. If you didn't know it was Vor, it just looked like someone sat in a glass with acid sloshing around and maybe dissolving a little bit. Or they just sat there like, woo, and they're slowly dissolving in stomach acid. Just absolutely got under my skin. Absolutely. Thanks, Instagram. Thanks so much for that. I really, really wanted that on my feed. Yeah. Yeah. Not for me. Cool if it's for you. More for you. Get it off my feed, though. It's not what I want. Not what I want. I draw the line there. Back to your fur affinity days. It definitely feels like I'm in my fur affinity days at the moment with my Instagram. It's like, stop it. Stop giving me filth. I don't want it. For us on list of King Sang Why content. I don't even need to ask why. I have friends who are into Vor. I actually do. In fact, I've had one friend. Just talking way back in my furry artistry days, okay? When I used to upload to Fur Affinity. I don't anymore. But it was way back then. I was on Second Life a lot. And some of my friends would commission me to make artwork of their like personas and stuff. And furries being furries means that you are inevitably gonna get the weird commission. I've had a handful of weird commissions and I dare not speak about a lot of them because even I am like, why the hell did I take that? Why the hell did I draw that? Oh yeah, money, I needed it. But like, some of it's so cringe. And one of them was a friend that wanted me to draw something Vor-like, but knew I had limitations on it because they knew it wasn't my thing. They're like, can you just draw my persona licking like the window, like the desktop glass, as if they're going to consume somebody, but like not actually consuming someone, but they're licking the glass because they want to eat someone. And I'm like, okay, I'll do that for you. All right, I'll go do that for you. Can we just say that you're licking glass, not for the reason of like eating someone? Can we just say you're licking glass because you're feeling like, ooh, this glass tastes nice? And so we had to go through that speech. Yeah, it wasn't graphic, thankfully. That was one of the least graphic ones, but it was just to say like satisfy their forking. Which fair enough. Fair enough. You do you. That was definitely one of the more PG things. My friends have commissioned me to draw for them of their personas. Oof. But I did anything to try and get some moolah in my pocket so I could buy games to draw anyway at that least then. Second Life, that was ages ago. Yep, I'm talking quite a few years behind. Quite a few years back. As a Sonic Pokemon fan on DeviantArt, oh my word. Dude, enough for to last a lifetime. Yep. Yep. The trouble when you get into these niche fans, like these niche fan bases, you see the worst of the worst very quick. Very, very quick. And they usually, if you're not into that, will push you out of the community quite fast too. We look at that for the sake of eating someone, not that like that, you know. Yeah, that was how I was thinking about it. It's actually really, I'm still quite proud of that drawing because it was quite technical for me to draw at the time. It wasn't really in my skill set. But at the same time, I'm like, it's a 4 drawing. Got a commission I pay with. I'm currently closed for commissions at the moment because I want to get my stream stuff done. Saying that though, I'm currently working on 3 commissions. 2 people got responses today. One still needs to get their sketch. And then I'm going to stay closed until I get my to-do list sorted. And then I'll reopen when I'm ready again. There's your bum balloon, by the way, Kay. Now I feel old. Oh, don't feel old. We're all old here. You're only as old as you feel, so feel young instead. People get very creative. They do. They very do. I mean, it's just a drawing. Yeah, you say that, but you know, even as an artist, you have boundaries, right? You have boundaries and stuff you won't draw. Like for myself now that I'm older and I'm not so reliant on commission money to thrive, I have my boundaries, which is no, not safe for work stuff. I do not want to draw not safe for work stuff. I've done it a few times. I don't really enjoy it. I really don't enjoy drawing not safe for work stuff. I don't mind drawing characters in pretty latex outfits. Don't mind that. That's kind of like my kind of limit of how far I will go. I like drawing very cool outfits, but not straight up not safe for work stuff. I have my limits now. It's not what I've ever enjoyed doing. I don't like it. I like drawing cute things. I like drawing cute things. Not safe for work is just not my vibe. I mean, yeah, no, I still wouldn't do it. I didn't really enjoy doing it at the time anyway, but you know, when you're younger and you first start out as an artist, you kind of just go, I'll take any commission because a commission is a commission at the end of the day. It's kind of like how I am with my job, right? When I have 6 months from not earning and then a job pops up and it's not the greatest thing in the world and I gotta go and commute, I'm just like, money's money. I got to do this, you know what I mean? And when I was much, much younger and I was just starting off, I was like, money's money. I'll do it even though it's not what I want to draw. And I've drawn some bloody deranged things just to appease some people, just to get that extra couple of bob. And not safe for work stuff does pay better. Not safe for work stuff really pays well. And if you get really into the really niche kinks, it does pay really well. Really, really well. But then, if you're like me who doesn't really enjoy doing it, it's like, it just makes me feel rank. Absolutely rank. Still can't believe the stuff I've drawn, but hey, I've earned a couple of bob from it, so it is what it is. At least I had to go through that to learn what I actually do want to draw for people. So thank you, Parcel, for going through it, so that I know what I want to draw now, which is cool stuff. It's not safe for work in the sense that it's politically sensitizing or you're arrested for terrorism forever. Oh, no. More like, a good old-fashioned in and out, I guess you could say. Yeah, and some very not great. Well, I say not great. Some people really enjoy that stuff, but to me, it's stuff that really icks me out. Kinks. Ugh. Not for me. I shouldn't shame anyone on it, but for me, it's just a big hard, like, no. Absolute no for me. Ugh. It is what it is. It is what it is. Snoo time, yeah, that stuff. It's not for me. I never enjoyed drawing it.
Call her a farming prodigy the way she's been grinding for that bread from the start.
Oh, jeez. I think every artist's got to go through that, though, at some point, right? You get commissioned by a furry artist, like a furry, or someone who really enjoys a specific niche, like Sonic art, and you have to go. I think it's a kind of event when you open for commissions, and you're like, okay, I'll give it a go. It's not really my forte, but I'll give it a go. And you either learn that you really enjoy drawing not safe for work art. I do have a load of friends who do that stuff, and they're so talented at it. But then also, you either go down that route and you're like, oh, this is great, I'm gonna keep doing this because this brings me life, or you end up where I am at, where I'm like, I hate this. I hate this. This is not my vibe, but I'll do it for now. And I'll stop when I'm ready to stop because life gets a little bit better. Then Vegas will never be the same again. Call that. Oh yeah, people talk me into furry commissions, but I'm not ready. Oh, Mr. Lovechuck, you are such a talented artist. I don't feel like if you don't want to do it, don't do it. And that's what I would probably give to everybody as advice. If you're starting out as like getting commissions, if someone asks you to draw something that you're not comfortable with, don't do it. Just don't do it. Draw what brings your heart like glee. If you're able to afford to say no, say no. I get it though. Like if you're in a pickle and you're like, money's money, even if it makes me uncomfortable, I'll draw it. You do it. Just know that it doesn't define you as an artist. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, innit? You gotta do what you gotta do. but don't feel pressured into it. Just because a lot of people ask you to do it, if it doesn't bring you joy, don't do it. Don't do it. You don't have to loan yourself into that sort of artwork if you don't want to. It's the same thing like, for example, I draw wibbly wobbly art, right? I draw wibbly wobbly art. When people come to me expecting me to draw anime, I'm like, I'm not gonna go out on a limb to draw something that is absolutely not the way I draw, just to appease somebody because they're like, yes, I want you to draw it. I'm like, yeah, but I don't do that. And I'm not gonna cause myself an absolute stressful time trying to figure those things out to appease that commission, you know? Draw what brings you joy if you're able to. But at the same time, I do get it. Money's money. You gotta do what you gotta do. But don't feel like you have to be pressured into it. Keep saying no if you don't want to do it. Add it to your boundary list. I've got a boundary list now of things I've got, like, I think everybody knows what I like to draw. But then I have like the amber light of things that I could be swayed into drawing if it's like in a specific way that I'm comfortable with. And then there is the absolute hard nose, which is mostly not safe for work stuff, you know? Thank you for the follow, by the way. Smoke of the Lands, hope you enjoy today. You draw cute anime girls, bruh, but I don't draw anime. I'm not good at drawing anime. I've never been good at drawing anime. I used to draw anime when I was younger, but never been very good at it. If anything, I'd say put your boundaries on your commission page. Oh, 100%. Every artist should have an FAQ, which is frequently asked questions. As well as a terms of service as well. Terms of service is things like if you take on a deposit, which again, if you're an artist, take on a deposit. Every commission, even if it's from a friend, take on a deposit. It's your way to make sure that if they back out, at least you still got something in your pocket for your time and efforts. Because sometimes people do that. They'll back out, and if they back out, it's non-refundable deposit. If you decide to cancel the commission, then it's up to you if you decide you want to give it back. You can put that in your terms of service, blah, 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 blah. But either way, have a terms of service. Also put in your like FAQ / good to know stuff is that you will not do XYZ. You don't have to go into it. Just say like a quick thing of like, not this, not that. And yeah, it doesn't have to be too much. And if someone asks you for it, just be like, no, I don't do that, but I could do this instead. Don't go to Ooky for photoreal in and outs. Yes, please don't. I say that I've never drawn photoreal in and outs either. When I used to do the not safe for work stuff, it used to be my style. But yeah, I wasn't a very good artist then either. I feel like I was way worse at drawing for people. But yeah, such fun. Such fun. Weep can teach you? Nah, weep and draw it. I have no interest in drawing anime girls. It's really cute style, but I have zero interest in it. It's not for me. And I'm okay with that, to be honest with you. I'm at peace that I can't do every style in the world. Mostly because I don't want to. I just want to draw what I want to draw. I spent many years having to adapt the way I draw for courses I've done, you know, like foundation in art and design, where I suddenly had to start doing things in photoreal by doing life drawings and still life studies, which is fun, but I didn't get a lot of draw from it, like enjoyment out of it, which is like, yeah, this is good for building my technical skill, but at the same time, I don't like it. I can appreciate other arts, but that doesn't mean I want to draw it. These days, I very much am in my bubble of I'm drawing wherever the hell I want to, in whatever style I want to. Because that brings me joy. One day when commission will open and I have money, I'd love to get you to draw my wibbly wobbly dog or wibbly wobbly. I would love to do that. You know, one of the big reasons why I really want to get these commissions done and close up my commissions is so that I can do spontaneous giveaways of art, like your character here kind of work. For anyone who doesn't know, it's a popular thing that used to be on things like DeviantArt for Affinity. You see on Twitter sometimes, your character here. So an artist will draw a pose and be like, I can draw your character in this exact pose in my style. And so that's what it is. Your character here. It could be you yourself. It could be a character of yours. It could be your pet, whatever. into that specific pose and style, and I would love to have the freedom of time to decide I'm ready to do a giveaway, and I can do things like that. I would love to be able to do that. I've done it before, sort of. Rather than your character here, it's been more like I'll draw in this way, and then usually everyone who gets one of those goes completely off the wall and go, Ooky, I actually don't want that. I want this other completely different thing that isn't even on the offer sheet, but I want this other thing. And it's like, okay, I'll do that. Because I'm a people pleaser. But I feel next time if I do that sort of stuff, it will definitely be your character here. Because I feel like I load myself out too much into those, like, I get a bit people pleasy. And then it usually shoots myself in the foot because I do too muchly. I kind of want to see an anime character in your style. I mean, it would just look like that. That's Jigglypuff. I wouldn't say it'd be very much different from how I already draw. I've drawn quite a few anime characters over the moons. One day when commissions open, yeah, I read that, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, I would love to do that. I would say keep an eye out for future giveaways one day. That takes a while to put out. You should have something for yourself, even if it doesn't go through. Always pay up front. So if it happens, it happens. If they scan me, they scan me. Oh no, you should definitely do deposits only. If you pay up front, cool. But also, I would always recommend go through a deposit. Don't willingly get scammed. Because you should get what you pay for. You know? I love pixel art. I love pixel art too. I'm so bad at pixel art though. But are there very people in the world that can do all kinds of styles? No. I think these days, especially with digital artwork, because you don't have to pay for like mediums quite so much. There's a lot more people these days that can do multiple different kinds of styles. I'm definitely not one of those. I like drawing what I like drawing. I like how giving advice, meanwhile I can't draw good for like 5 years of practicing, but you have advice in like, your advice comes from like life skills, right? Things that come from life, so it still counts. You got their way to do exactly that they wanna. Up to a big man, I need to fix my extensions. You got this, do it. I send you an absolute unhinged reference I found on Bluesky. Yes, please. Don't take too much of that on, especially for giveaways. Should I call out Dan? Where I was like, oh, I'll draw everyone a display picture. That's what I'll do. I'll do everyone a display picture where it's like from the shoulders up. And I was like, okay, everyone knows where they're going. Dan just went, Ooky, can you draw me a PNG tuber character so that I can have it for me when I stream? And I'm like, Dan, that's not even a shoulder up character, is it? That's not a display picture. But Ooky. Fine, Dan, I'll do it. I'm calling you out, Dan, because you definitely did that to me. I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna do display pictures. And Dan just went, I don't want that. I want this. Fine. Dan was lucky I had the time to say, all right. Go do a pixel art commission. I'll share some stuff in Discord. Yes, please. Oh, adverts about to begin, everyone. Sorry, I just saw them now. Adverts will be starting. They'll last for 3 minutes. Dan. Dan will also admit to it. Dan is actually... Has Dan ever paid me for a commission? Of all the free art Dan's gotten from me? No, I don't think so. Dan got a whole PNG tuber character, animated and everything. Didn't pay for it, really. Joined the giveaway. Well, donated. I'm pretty sure I had like a goal. Donated to that. So technically he did pay for it. We didn't pay for that commission. He technically paid way less than what I would have offered. Is this true British traditional dish called Bubble and Squeak is designed to use up leftovers? Yes, it is a real thing, Bubble and Squeak. It's usually what you do to use up your leftover roast dinners. I personally don't like it, but a lot of people love a good old bit of Bubble and Squeak. Man's not even streaming right now. He's catching strays while lurking. And he doesn't even know I just totally shouted him out about the fact that he got a free PNG too. For free, basically free. I say that. I had a giveaway at the time, if I remember rightly. And that's what it was. Wasn't it for the charity stream? Because, all right, it was the same time that you got your You're two, I think. It was the tree guy and the dragon. I think it was the same thing. Yeah, it was a charity thing. So Dan got it from donating to charity. So yeah, it was a free drawing. A free PNG character that I've never done before. Aren't I so giving? Ugh. When you drew your fairy dragon, that was it. That was it. Thank you for helping me remind myself. I knew it was something along those lines. Knew it. Hold up, you're gonna have leftover roast dinners? Shush you. Shush you. You sausage. Absolute sausage. I want a free hoodie, Ooky. Well, fun fact, if you give me a couple of quids, it'll come to you. Sort of for free. Girl math. Girl math. Again, I am planning. This is why I'm trying so hard to finish off the commissions and get all my stream stuff done. Because it's truly what I think I want to do from now onwards. Maybe like the odd once in a while I want to do a commission. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to Make Up Plans. Hope you enjoy your stay. But one of the big things I want to be able to do and offer is giveaways every so often. I don't know, having a random goal and being like, right, if we hit this, let's do a giveaway. And do it that way. And then it could be display pictures. It could be a specific kind of your character here emote or something. You know, I want to have the ability of freedom to be able to do something like that where I could just mass make stuff for you guys. You know? And I think that would be really, really, really nice. I think that'd be a really fun way to be able to give back to you guys. You know? But we'll get there eventually, I'm sure. Welcome back from the adverts, everyone! Welcome back. Kill math. I mean, it is kill math. It literally is. For a couple of squids, gotta go fishing then. Yeah, gotta go fishing for a couple of squids. Get some calamari. I'll be excited for giveaways, as long as you don't put out. This is why I'm thinking, I'm not letting anyone do what Dan did. Where you go completely off kilter and go, you know what? I'm gonna ask so completely different. No, if it's your character here, your character goes there. I quite enjoy doing these slimes. That was a fun giveaway. Really enjoyed doing the slimes. For those who weren't there for it, was it for... I think it was for another charity stream. Was it not another charity stream? I think it was, actually. Or it was some sort of goal I had. I can't remember what the goals were. But easy way to do it. Yeah, it was a charity stream. So what I said was, like, even if you donate a quid to the rescue, that was it. Yeah, it was definitely, if you donated a quid, you can get a slime. And to make it easier for funsies, it was kind of like how this book works, right? I gave everyone who emailed me, no, I contacted everyone who gave a quid. And I was like, okay, here's some questions. What's your favorite number between these numbers? Do you like things goopy or not so goopy? Do you like this or that? And ask some very, very vague questions that in my head, I knew the answers of what they would be. So like if you said you wanted some goopy, so that it would be a slime that's a lot more goopier. You gave me a number you liked and that's how many eyes it got. You told me what kind of aesthetic you like. And I was like, oh, you like trees? I'm going to put trees on it. You know, and just kind of built like a gacha machine. You put a bunch of prompts in and this is what comes out and this is what is born from your prompts. I really enjoyed that. That was a really fun. That's basically your character here, but with a very personalized flair to everyone. That what you got is unique to you. I quite enjoy doing that. And I'd love to do more things like that because I think they're really, really, really fun in my little gacha machine of chaos. Technically speaking, I also got a free drawing of you because my current PFP on Bluesky is just my little bubble from 4 years stream university, just heavily cropped. Oh, Lamp, you shouldn't annoy me. Actually, no, wait. I've got something planned. But I think the next, when I'm ready for it, the next giveaway I will do will either be an emote design, that's like your character here, or display pictures again. Something like that, which can translate to portrait pictures that you can get printed. Because I never make them small. I always make them big enough that you can print them out into whatever size you want. So yeah. Plots and plans. Plots and plans. It was a 1 quid goal. There we go. So everyone got a slime for 1 quid if you donated to the rescue at the time. Which I am doing another charity stream, I'm sure. At some point. We'll see when. Where can I post comp picture in Discord? I was thinking of posting in Glorious News. Is that okay? Or is this I Went Outside channel? We don't have I Went Outside channel anymore because that's just the general chat. But you're welcome to just pop in the general chat if you want, unless you count it as like, this is life-changing news or very good news. You can put it in Glorious News. But if it's just like, oh, I went outside, you can put in just the normal yelling things. It counts there. Also, Surprise organised an entire fake questionnaire to generate customized slimes. Thing is, no matter what you guys did, I knew exactly the answer to it. And I found that such a fun thing that you guys would like go, oh, this color. I'm like, I know exactly what that is. I think one of them was like moody and something else. And moody or something else depended on the tone of the color I was going to choose. Whether it was going to be something really, really, really bright and pastely or something really dark. And then one of them, oh yeah, one of them was to do with what kind of mouth shape I was going to give the slimes. I can't even remember the questionnaire, but it took me like a good week to come up with everything so that I knew exactly what I was going to do for you guys when we got there. That was so much fun. But yeah, that's why I've been working really, really hard, and that's why I closed up commissions, is because I want to do more giveaways of artwork for you all. Because I think they're fun, especially say... Man, imagine if I hit 10,000 followers on Twitch. I could have a giveaway then. Not even monetary. Not even a monetary goal. Just a, if we get there, we get there goal. Probably do a giveaway then, to be honest with you, no matter what I'm doing in my life. Sending me a book of decolorer. Well, technically, you can make your own. Technically speaking. Again, one day I'd like to go and get the pages sorted. One day. Click follow. 666 followers. I would love that. I would have to quit streaming at that point, I think. And just be like, oh, done. Sorted. But if I do have plans to annoy you when I have the money for it, yes, please annoy me. I'll happily accept being annoyed. Talking of like free art, Dan's getting another bit of free work from me as well. Now that I think about it. God, if Dan ever tells you guys on his stream that I'm an absolute bumhole, he's a liar. Absolute liar. I'm doing so much for that boy. What do you mean? There's one also free. Do you not remember the conversation we had in Discord forever ago? I'm pretty sure it was in Discord forever ago. I'm pretty sure it was back in Elden Ring. And then Dan was talking about something and I went, do you want me to do it? And he was like, if you don't mind when you get time. I was like, all right. And it'll take me 2 seconds, which is true. It will take me 2 seconds to do. So it's not like a big, massive task. There's other things more important right now. If the man ever does a campaign of hate, I am gonna absolutely rinse him. I'm gonna be like, excuse me. Pulls up my documents. Oh, yeah. Where's Dan? Busy. Probably lurking or working on his stream. Or sitting there cussing me out. Being like, Ooky, stop telling people I'm a bumhole. Can't help it, sorry. Only if you have times. That's a yes then. Yes, basically. This is another thing why I want to like free up commission work. Is so that if people do come to me and be like, hey, Ooky, I've got an idea. Do you have time? I can actually be a lot more flexible about it and be like, not right now. If you wait a little bit, I'll get back to you. You know? A lot more flexibility. Whereas when I'm perpetually open for commissions, I just never seem to have the time for them. It's weird. But when I'm closed and someone comes to me and goes, hey, I want this, I've got time. It's the weirdest thing. I don't know how it works like that, but it does. So I'd rather just be closed and just... Someone comes to me and goes, hey, Ooky, can I have... I'm like, sure. I do always advise... listen out on streams, because I'll tell you how busy my life is and you can make a good call for it. Like, I'm not doing commissions right now. Just saying it now. Not doing commissions right now. I'm working on 3. I said I was only going to take 2. I've got 3 right now. Ugh. Such a giving little lady. Toot my own horn. They're fun ones, though. They're a pleasure to do. Absolute pleasure. I'm very excited about getting them done. So that you guys can see what I've been up to. Am I ever gonna make it to page 12 and 11? I might not actually make it there tonight. I'm been doing a lot of doodling on these pages. Well, this page. Take me a while. Only 2. It's now 3. It's now 3. But let me just check my Firebot a second, because I'm gonna say something. Oh. No. Good. Good. They're not here. Basically, the third one. Shh, don't tell them. They said they asked my price. Gotta do it for free. Because they're so good to me. So good to me. I want to give them a little givey back, and they think they're gonna pay me. No. Don't be silly. You do so much to me, it's not happening. And I know they're not gonna watch the VOD. They never watch the VODs. How you doing with the pen cards? That's so cool. Yay! I'm using a brush pen right now. I love using the brush pen. I'd love to get these pens in different colors.
But we can't take extra work. We'll burn out, said Ooky. Lol, said her people please Ines Lameo.
True. True. I can't take on extra work. My everything is also busy. Also, but like, what if I make the thing for someone so that they can be happy? I did just finish a Christmas present. I did just finish a Christmas present just this week. That was supposed to be given. Okay, to be fair, remember that knitting project I was doing? That was for friends. Some things have happened, which means they that never got fulfilled because some things happened and it's not really a thing anymore now. Not gonna go into it, just stuff happens and, you know, come and go kind of thing, and that it just is what it is. And it completely demotivated me from my, like, creating more for my friends in that way, in that medium. It just kind of, like, burnt me out of that medium entirely. And so I went down a different route. And I only just finished it because life is busy. It never bloody ends. My list keeps growing bigger and bigger and bigger. Yeah, sorry, dude. It's okay. Life happens, unfortunately. And people come and people go. And that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. It sucks, but hey, it is what it is. You know, I can't been at this life thing long enough now to just go, yeah, that's just what things happen. Check them up. I know. I started basically end of December. And yeah, no, I started in February because that's when things became clearer, because I stopped doing everything because I was like, I don't know what's going on here. And then things come to light. And I was like, okay, I'm going to do something different then. Well, people, I'm not going to go onto stream because it's a bit of a private matter. To be honest with you. And yeah, it's just one of those things that happen in life. Never-ending burnout. I think I just live in burnout. I think this is just when people go, oh, I just ended burnout. I think this is just how I feel all the time. Maybe I am in just perpetual burnout. Maybe this is actually what normal people feel like, and I just think it's burnout, but it's not. Maybe. Hello, yeah, you this evening. I'm boiling. How are you doing? What's always down with you? I hope you're good. Them who must not be named. It's fine. They're still good people. They're just not people in my world anymore. It's fine. This happens every so often. Yeah. I dare not go even more into it because I'm just know I'm going to end up rattling and then talking about things that I really shouldn't do, to be honest with you. But yeah. So that the knitting got scrapped a little bit, which is a shame because I was really, really proud of what I was creating. But that's okay. I got other things done instead. It just reminds me that this year, maybe I'll do something a bit different and smaller, not so hefty, because that was a very hefty project. Hi, Duck. How you doing? What's up? What's down with you? It's not even 10C and everyone's boiling apparently. Duck, it's been like nearly 30 degrees where I am. Nearly 30 Celsius. Shut up. It's not 10 Celsius where I am, I can tell you that much. It's bloody boiling. Real to that, I've been missing someone who was absolutely terrible to me from 2 years ago because of how much I committed to them of friendship. It's sucky. Speaking of someone who, like, you know, my ex-friend, that was in my world for a good couple of years, and then I had to be like, right, they cut me off, and then I saw all the red flags, and then realized actually this is very, very, very awful friendship actually, and I never ever realized it until after they left, how badly they treat me. Anyway, I digress. You will eventually learn that it does come in waves. Sometimes you're like, man, you know, sometimes I want to share this moment with them. And I do kind of, in a weird kind of way, miss the things that we used to get kind of used to, you know, like you just kind of pine for them in some which ways, at least the old them. But also, you kind of get used to just living life without them, and you realize how much better life is without them, ultimately. Sucks, but such is the way. Such is the way. You actually plan a commission for you one day? I will await that day. I will await that day. Soon. One day. Okay, I'll put it this way. Don't ask me for commissions until after August, okay? I want to get my stream stuff done. Is that okay? Is that tolerable? And then if you want to commission me August afterwards, I will not advertise it. Just email me on my email address that's available everywhere. To be like, hey, Ooky, how's life? Do you want to draw for me? And I'll be like, yeah, all right. You live in a certain country. Well, yeah, but like, it's still nearly 30 where I am. It's going to be nearly 30 for the next couple of days. It's definitely not 10C where I'm at. Maybe 10C where you're at. But it's bloody boiling. Kind of what I've been through, honestly, not the same except for similar vibes. It sounds very similar from what you've told me, Lamb. Obviously, I'm not going to reveal too much about it because it's your business. But yeah, it sounds very, very similar. In like this vibes, not of what we experience, but in vibes. It will get easier as the years go on. Even now, I still get moments where I'm like, man, I kind of do miss some of the shenanigans I used to get up to with them, especially when it comes to like making costumes. But ultimately, better off without them, to be honest with you. Life is so much more chiller without them. So much better. How long? August. You gotta wait until August. 90 toes in length until August. Is that too far? Give the whole team, but that's a story for another day. Only if you wanna. If you wanna get it off your chest, I'll happily listen to you. But I'm not gonna pressure you, because I know those things can be kind of hefty, and you may not even want to go back into that headspace. You need someone to talk to, who's been through all that. Always here. Always here, bud. Do, 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 do. Look at that tick. Lots of blood around it. Ooky Magic, she'll be returning commissions in 2050. To be fair, I should probably just be like, be my manager. Because I'm bad at this. Really, really bad at this. Ooh, what are we doing over there? Hello. Much better. Now, I know you and everyone else in the community, so I think a good people to move on with. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I think so, love. I like to think we're all Groys people here. Looks good. Ooks, thank you. Tick. It's a tick. Does that look like a boob? It's not a boob. Tick. Of streams of positive friends. Yay! Okay, you were not here earlier. I'm going to try and produce some videos for next week while I'm away. Because I'm away next week because I'm having my rot weekend to rot. And then I'm going to try and find some time in the next week. And by next week, I mean from Saturday until Thursday to try and provide for you guys with 3 new videos while I'm away. What was that? Sausage! Nice. Videos? Nice, nice, yeah. Some videos. anyone who may miss me over the weekend, it'll just be my usual slice of life stuff. Don't know what I'll play. I need to go through my library. I'll try and find something. Whether it's a short game that'll last 10 minutes or a long game that is just one consecutive long playthrough for the whole weekend. I'll figure it out. Definitely will figure it out. Ooky, why did England build castles across Wales? Nothing says we belong here like fortified panic room. I don't know if I can be bothered having this conversation, if I'm honest, Duck. Especially at nearly 11:30 on a Friday night when I'm sweltering. I don't think I want to talk about how England entered Wales and the history of the English versus the Welsh, if I'm honest. Because it'll just get me into a bit of a tangent. Ugh. I meant it as a joke. Oh, gotcha. Sorry, that went over my head a little bit. I meant it does kind of with that little piece of triangle above it. It's not, though. It's a tick filled with blood. I know something you can do for me for free that I'd like. Rot and rest more. Oh, I'm way ahead of you. Next week, I'm rotting. But outside. Ooh. So excited for next week. So excited. I just realized when I go back to my desk of work, I'm literally going to have to pack it down. Because as far as I'm aware, it's like the end of my contract. There's nothing else for me there for a while. I'm actually going to have to pack it down, which means taking down all of my sticky notes. Bring home my little emergency box. For anyone who doesn't know, whenever I'm in an office, I have an emergency box. So in my emergency box, I got painkillers, I got spare sanitary stuff, just in case I didn't bring anything with me. Because, you know, when you got organs that shed out, you gotta make sure you got things to cut that stuff every so often. I have wet wipes in there, emergency deodorant, emergency spare socks and trousers in case it got really, really, really wet on the way in because rain. I also have plasters in case I get a blister on the way in. Now at the moment, there's also teas and spare notebooks and things like that in my box. Very handy if you go into the office and you want to make sure you have some backup stuff. If you don't like drive or something and you can't put things in a boot. So I do that. I have a little tiny box like this, just loaded with emergency stuff in case I needs it. When you rot and rest, you better have... I will have a donut, I promise. I'll try and find a way to have a donut. It's mocking England. Gotcha. Sorry, it went over completely on my head. I'm really tired today. Absolutely tired. You have to put like a jokey emote on the side for me to catch it if it's a joke. That's going well, Gia. Thoughts on English? We're going to be here for the next 5 hours. Exactly. I'm not going into the history of the Welsh and the English tonight. I'm too tired for it. Your freebies made out of pure passion. Hope y'all like what happens on Sunday. Oh, it's a Sunday. It's a Sunday. We're going to watch it. Cool. Cool. Lamb's been busy. Lamb's been very busy. I'm very excited. Very, very excited. Oh, that's a point. I didn't yell about this, did I? Sunday stream. It was going to be a long stream. It's now gone back to a short stream because I'm going to go and see my dad for his birthday. Remember how I was meant to go last week but didn't because too many things happened and I wasn't able to make it there? I'm going on Sunday to go and see my dad. So it's going to be a slightly short stream because of that. Just letting you guys know. So it'll probably be like a normal length stream. I just need to go and see my dad, yo. Gotta go and see me dad. This is his birthday. Well, late birthday now, but still. I'll need to go and see him and spoil him and be like, hey dad, look at all this chocolate I got you and this booze. Ooh, you're gonna get wrecked while you stuff your face with chocolate. When does the contract feel like an end of an era? It is. It's gonna be an absolute end of an era. And again, I'll tell you guys, on the 26th of June, which I should be streaming that day, as soon as I clock out, I'll tell you exactly what I've worked on that night when I'm on stream. Because it's done. At least from my end, it's done. I've just been putting in little touches. I'm so excited. Bitch house in case it rains too much. Most British thing I've heard all week. It's true though. When you walk into work, it's nothing worse than you get rained on and then you have to sit in your wet trousers all day at the office. Especially if there's like, if you don't sit next to a radiator, you're doomed. And then your chair gets wet and then your bum just stays wet all day. It's horrible. I've had it happen, so now I always take spare trousers into work and leave them at my desk. Even though they're actually on my desk, because I ain't doing that ever again. That was horrible. I wasn't wondering what happened there. That's good though. You have fun with your family. Yeah. Send your dad my regards. I will do. I'll be like, sorry, Kay can't be here. They're in another part of the world. So yeah, I'm gonna go and see my dad. So it'll still be a short stream. Sorry about that. Well, I was intending for it to be a nice long stream, but it is what it is. It's only 5 more weeks. 5 more weeks, and then we'll go back to normal length Sundays. Which that should be quite fun. Quite excited for that. These stream projects videos, well, I can only talk about one of them, as I've said, because that one I technically can talk about now, but again, as always, I wait until contracts are done before I talk about them. Well, I can't talk about anything about it, but I can tell you what I've worked on. Just for like safety reasons. Speaking of clocking out, amazing segue. I know. Oh, that's such a good segue. I actually never knew segue was spelled like that. Segue. I know. I'm gonna go and sleep and have hope y'all have a nice rest stream. Bye, lamp. Have a lovely one. Kick the button, chew the bubblegum. All right, buddy. Rest well. Have a lush one. I don't know why I did triangles here. Now they look like little pointy teeth. But that's what we got. I started watching the show called From this week. Started watching that. Never, I've heard of it. Never sat down and watched it. I'm on season 1 at the moment. I think I'm on episode 9. Not bad From so far. Has it actually ended? Out of curiosity, because I saw that it's like 4 seasons long. Has it ended? Or is it still going? There was also the Boys finale this week. Has anyone else watched it without spoilers? Would you give it a thumbs up or thumbs down of an ending? I gave it one of these. One of these. It was an ending. It wasn't the best, but it'll do. It could have been worse. I think From just had a new season, which is number 4, right? Did it actually end though? Or not? I just like knowing if I'm expecting, like, I've watched through it and then there's going to be a season 5 at the end of it. I'm going to watch the Boys finale one day, if you ever sit through the actual entire series. I don't know if it ended. Noted. Because watching it right now, I'm concerned it's going to be one of those shows that kind of overstays its welcome a bit. Kind of like Walking Dead. Walking Dead massively overstayed its welcome. So I do get a little bit worried it's going to be like that. Just from what I'm getting from season 1, I'm like, oh, do I actually want this to be like 6 bajillion seasons? But all the boys except this last season. Oh, fair enough then. Watch it then. Yeah. I hope it does not. Yeah, because I heard that about Yellow Jackets. I started watching it. And then I started watching season 2 and I just absolutely lost interest. Because I could just tell it's going down that route. And I've heard it definitely has gone down that route where it's just outstaying its welcome when it should have just been her 2-season extravaganza instead of 6 bajillion seasons. Wrong. I want more Doctor Who and Star Trek and Stargate. I bet Doctor Who will come back. I bet. Star Trek, though. I wonder if there'll ever be more Star Trek. Weeb and I have been watching Xenu. Is it Warrior Princess? I've never seen it younger. So he's been introducing it to me recently. Yellow Jackets was too internally dumb to be watchable. Yeah. Really good idea. Kind of flopped. Xena. Yeah, that's it. Xena, thank you. Xenu. It's because I'm thinking of Hellblade. Because I also watched the feature this week as well. Finally. What is that noise? I constantly hear this weird ticking noise in this room right now. No idea what it is. So strange. And it's only when I talk I can hear like a ticking noise. It's so bizarre. I need to figure that out at some point. It's maybe like a weird vibrations is making something dottle somewhere. Aliens. Aliens? What? Where? Why? Aliens? Ticking noise when you talk. Yeah, so when I talk, it's almost like something's rattling. But like only when I I talk. But I can't figure out where is it coming from. It's coming from my bookcase, I'm sure of it. That's where I've isolated it to now. My bookcase that's over there. But I don't know what it is. I'm gonna have to have a look tonight. Your fillings are loose? What, my teeth? No. I've not long been to the dentist. It's definitely not that. Is it ghost? Maybe. Maybe something up top. But it sounds like it's coming from up. Maybe a box is a little bit loose and it's just kind of like wiggling. But no, I'm gonna have to have a look, aren't I? Really weird. The thing is, when I'm stood next to it, ticking stops. But when I'm here, it's so strange. So strange. The ghost. I don't think anyone's died here, you know. Don't think so. I know someone was born here. I'm guessing a funny Fae prank. Yeah, I think you might be right. It might be a Fae. Maybe it's the dust bunnies again. Maybe it's her. Ooh, that was a lot of ticking there. I'm so gonna have a peek. Oh, maybe it's coming from the attic. But it sounds as isolated over there. Oh, I want to go and investigate. I have to wait. I'm gonna have to wait. I'm gonna have to be like, Weeb, you sit here and talk while I go and figure out what is this noise. It's only started this week. I just can't quite figure out what the hell it is. It's almost making me worry that it's gonna be like something's gonna fall off the bookcase, like something's maybe like too weighty and suddenly it's all gonna come down, but I don't think it's that sort of sound. Oh, don't split the party. I'll make sure not to split the party. It's just so weird. What is it? Can I just spend 2 seconds to go and have a look? Because that is getting really excessive now. You guys can't hear it, but give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. I want to try and see if I can figure it out because it's really... Oh. Tick. Did I fix it? I can't hear the ticking. Hello? Hello? I stopped the ticking. I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did. Thank you, the boop. I moved some boxes around and my unicorn head. I think it might have been the unicorn head. I think it might have just been sitting ever so slightly off the bookcase. And it was rubbing up against the wall a little bit. I think it just wobbled just enough to catch the wall. The expansion, I bet? Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. I think it came from the unicorn head. Weird. Oh well. Sorted. Is losing it? Maybe I am losing it. It has been a very long week. A very, very long week. Outfit of the day. Bloody hell bells. Alright. Alright. Don't expect anything glamorous. It's not a glamorous day. My outfit of the day. Makeup. I went for my usual cut crease eye. It's kind of like a little bit of brown with a bit of darkness on the outside. And then I obviously did my usual like blush out into my cheeks. can say remnants of highlighter, but it's kind of worn away. I actually haven't touched my makeup since this morning. I did have lip stain on, which is why I got a bit of red here because it's gone into one of my cuts on my lip. But you can kind of see a little tinge of color, but yeah, it's gone. You chopped off a unicorn's head? Yeah, I can go and get it in a second if you want. Nose rings are still the same at the moment. My earrings are still pretty much the same. Ooh, hello, is that a bit of dandruff? Aren't you spoiled? Then on this side, I have a snail on my hoops. No, just one little snail from as above, so below. No, as above jewelry, so it's just as above. Then the actual outfit. I'm wearing something really lacy. I was wearing a proper outfit, and then I decided I don't want to wear it on stream because I just want to wear something kind of loose. The necklace I'm wearing is from Killstar. It's a little metal skull, just because I felt like accessories. Hair's in a bun because it's bloody boiling. Fringe is doing its thing. The rest of the outfit's really boring. It's pajama button. It's a crop top. It was a vest top that went down here. I cut it here. So I got ventilation. Through here to sweat out them. And then everyone's favorite bit. What socks are you wearing, Ooky? Coroni socks again. I watched them and I had to wear them. So it's Coroni socks. Once more. Oh, a unicorn head. Everybody meet my unicorn. Originally, it was a bit of like cardboard from Hobbycraft. And it was for decoupaging. Obviously, I wasn't gonna decoupage it, so I painted it. And then I made its eyelashes out of cardboard. I gave it some silly teeth. The hair is made out of yarn. That's green with a bit of glitter all over it. And then I put glitter. That's like, oh, I'm winded. Iridescent glitter all over it. But it has a little bit of ink to it all over the place. Made this years ago. Well, I say made. Painted it years and years and years and years ago. Yeah. It's still going. I really want to hang up on the wall one day. I haven't lived anywhere yet where I can put it up on the wall. So it lives up on my bookcase, looking down on out of the world. Got a bit of floof on her horn, it looks like. A little bit of floof. Need to stick the horn in. The horn just whoop. Never got around to sticking the horn in. One day I will. But there's my unicorn head. Thought you had one. Just lives up on my bookcase because I got nowhere else to put it. Now I'm thinking Death of Unicorn. Very that, to be fair. Very, very, very that. How much is it for the snail? You can buy your own from a website called As Above Jewelry. They make all of their jewelry on there. They do suns, leaves, mushrooms. They got little rats. They got little cats. They got snails, frogs. They do really, really cool jewelry from rings, bracelets, necklaces, and mismatched earrings. That's where I get a lot of my jewelry from at the moment. Now, if that movie was real, you'd be in real trouble. I would, but luckily it doesn't look like the ones from the movie, so I think I've lucked out. Right. Everybody, behold! This is the end of page 9 and 10. This is the inflatable page. What do you think? I'm gonna have to date it. Today is the 22nd of March. 22 05 2026. Here you guys go. Sorted. It's pretty poofy. Poofy? You know what I mean? Plasticky. It's all inflatable. I think it looks really, really good. I still need to record an up-close version of the shark page, which I'll try and do at some point. Excuse me. Wakey, wakey. Wakey, wakey, ham. Why does it do this whenever I show it off? Reset. You just gonna... All right, then. There you go. Now we're in focus. Where do you guys go? There you guys go. Hope you enjoy this page. Right. I don't think I've got time to start up the next theme. But we'll get it all lined up ready for next week. Is what we'll do. Just double check that I'm not skipping a page because this page feels really thick. Nope, not skipping a page. Okay. We'll get it all ready for next week. And then we'll have a little chat for a bit before we clock off for the night. All our prompts for next theme. Yes, you can get nice fresh times. 11 and 12. Ooh, I'll wait till the theme first now that I think about it. What theme am I going to go for? We do have some requests in. We have... toilets, theatre things, babyings, glitters and sparkles, theatre, extractable, tingle, flowery things, and popsicle. A part of me wants to do tingle just because we are doing Legend of Zelda right now. But since I seem to be going in order of the requests, we'll do toilet. We'll do toilet. And that's Steve's request, by the way. We'll do toilet. It would be topical. It would. I seem to be going in like a specific order, so we'll do it that way. Just to keep it going. Oh, yes. We'll do the single page eventually, but we'll do toilet. Toilet themes. Things that might go in the toilet, around the toilet. Is a toilet. There'll be a giggle. Toilet. Compost. It could be compost. It could be lots of things. But Zelda at the moment. Ooh, yes, we get it, Jake. You're a fanboy. Right, I won't date it because we haven't started it yet. I'll wait until we start the page to date it. We'll get to the tingle eventually. It's not right now. Not right now. Let me go in with a thicker brush. But I want the dinosaur theme. Then put in the requests. Put in the book theme request, and it can go in there. And I'll get there eventually. We've got a few requests in there at the moment. And I've done pretty much, like, it's all powered by you guys. It's just Steve's is next. But I don't know. I just seem to be going down in an order. But I gotta say, theatre and theatre things will probably be merged into one, which is both Oracles and Medicine and Musicals request. Aww, dinosaurs. There we go. Now we'll have a dinosaur thingy one day. Now you can't complain. It'll happen one day. Just know there's before your request, Kay, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 other themes beforehand. Toilet. Toilet, toilet, toilet. Yeah, buddy. I'm quite excited for the toilet theme. Remember the 80s horror, The Ghoulies? The Ghoulies? I don't think I've ever watched The Ghoulies, but I watched Goonies. Ghoulies? Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that one. I loved The Goonies, though. Goonies never die. That was always one of those films that I felt like should have been a TV show afterwards. Ooky's a dinosaur, Aura is a dinosaur, or Chat as dinosaurs. We'll have to see what we do when we get there. Gonna come up with creative toilet prompts. I'm sure Chat will not struggle. Because we all love a bit of toilet. I'm sure I'm just gonna get lots and lots of poos, you know. Lots and lots of poos. Right, and then I'm gonna go in with a pen. 11 and 12. Ooh, this brush is a little bit frayed. Ooh, update on the boot situation, by the way. I am gonna go to Timpson's on Monday. I'm going to see if my Doc Martens can be resold after having the sole break. We'll see how much it costs and if it's worth me getting it repaired or not. If it's not, then I'm just gonna have to buy a new pair. But maybe I'll get the Soles instead because they're like actual Doc Martens. They're a couple of quid more, but if they are better in quality, then I'll do that. But yeah, actual... Oh, come on, Cam. Oh, whatever. We're nearly done for the night. You know, the camera's gone, I want a bank holiday. Yeah. Not doing anything exciting. I'm just drawing the number 1 and the number 2. And now we're doing 2 1s. Camera just hecked out. Camera's just like, you know what, mate? I just don't care anymore. It's like, that's fair. That's fair. It is Friday. It is warm. It is what it is. Come on, Cam. Nope. I thought face testing it might work. It didn't. That's okay. Either way, 11 and 12. It's tad warm. Just a little bit quiet. Keep me safe for next week. I'll update my banner down below now so that we all know what the theme is next week. Kind of excited, not gonna lie. We don't need Cam. We don't need Cam. We're gonna be wrapping up in 15. Oh, how you doing, Zilla? What's always down with you? I hope you are well. Oh, actually, let me go back to here a second. Just so that I can change out the theme. Da-na-na-na. New cam? I definitely do not need a new camera there. It's gone back with the T920 because honestly, other webcams have pants and I'm not buying a DSLR just for there, to be honest with you. That just seems excessive. Wait a minute. Nice. There we go. I don't need a new cam. That camera's fine. It's just the autofocus one a bit ski with, and I just can't bother going into the filters to fix it. Honestly. Put ice cubes on cam. It's fine. Do you want proof it's fine? Yeah, there it is. Go into the properties. Configure the video. Turn off the autofocus. Manually refocus it. Wow, look at that. I fixed it. Don't need a new camera and waste another couple £100. Jesus, you guys panic. Wow. Streamer fixed camera saves a couple of £100. Whoa. Magic. By the way, what was the plan for that cam? Our streams that will eventually happen. What do you mean? What do you mean, what was the plan? What? For what context, Aura? I ain't saying anything. I'm definitely not buying. I got enough like webcams in the house. I definitely do not need to buy another camera. In fact, I went back to the C920 that used to be my old face cam because it's better than the Razer. Oh, to 1 and 8K for Ooky. Doesn't need it. Don't need it. That camera's more than fine. It does what it needs to do. I don't even have to worry about keeping it cool because it just does its job. It's more than fine for an art stream, I think, at the moment. Now, if art streams suddenly became my most popular stream, then maybe I'll be like, okay, maybe it's worth investing. But since it's just a chill Friday stream for 3 hours on a Friday night after work, all I do is doodle. Can't see the point in spending a couple of £100 into it, you know? That's just a lot of money for nothing. You're planning maybe do vlogs and IRL streams. Oh yeah, that's it. What cam were you talking? The digicam. That's literally, I'm pretty sure you were here and even in Discord when I said I bought this camera specifically for vlogging and IRL streaming one day with. That was the camera I was talking about, the DJI, because this thing up here, this little webcam, can't leave the house. This camera, I am not taking out the house because that's a lot of faff to like put it back and off and on again. I got another camera to do that with. I got another DSLR that my dad gave me. It would be the DJI, which I've already taken to DreamHack that I'm still editing the video for, but life's been too busy for me to do that with at the moment. You have on Facecam, chat don't need to see the doodles. True, you're right. I'll keep it blurry from now onwards. Is a GoPro? I don't need a GoPro. Stop it. I've already got a camera. I'm too tired for this, chat. I'm too tired to be having my bloody leg pulled every 2 minutes right now. Oh, too tired. It's too hot. I'm raiding out. Oh, goodness me. I know exactly where we're going to go raid off to as well. I know where we're going to go. Diam! Thank you for raiding. You're joining a raid train. I'm raiding out. No, I'm raiding out. I don't care. Toya, love ya. I'm going. It's nearly 12 a.m. You know me well enough to know I don't stream past 12. You're raiding into a raid, you are. Welcome on in, raiders. I'm Ooky. You just finished what? Well, you just missed me doodling for nearly 3 hours. You nearly missed. Well, you just missed me. But just to give you guys an idea, for those who just come in the raid, this is what I do. On Fridays, for those who subscribe, I ask for prompts to go in this book so that I have an album. Keep doodles, and we just finished the page that was themed Inflatables. Just finished it. This is the page you guys just missed on. Managed to finish it. But I'm raiding out. It's bloody hot. It's like 20 odd degrees. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if this room is 30 degrees right now, because it has not had a chance to air out all day. I've been awake since 8 a.m. in this room, and it needs to have the window open, which hasn't been open all day because I've been at work all day and I need to go to bed. Welcome on in, everyone. I'm Ooky. I'm a screaming lady on the internet. If you don't know me and you want to have an idea of what we get up to, on Fridays we doodle. Saturday and Sundays we play game. Tomorrow I am finishing Wind Waker on the GameCube. Yes, original hardware, and that's what I've been doing. Tomorrow we are gonna finish it, even if it takes me 5 minutes, whether it takes me 9 hours. Tomorrow we finish it, which I'm so excited for. And if you want to have an idea of what the vibes are here, I will show you the vibes. I will show you the vibes, because there's one question to ask, and it's this. What do the Ooky do? Hats. Yep, there we go. There we go. That's the vibes. That's the vibes. If you like that, you'll love it here. And thank you for the follow. I do anonymous follows up in this corner so that you can let your heart's content. Anyone watching who does not know Toya, go and check out Toya. Toya Hachiko is an absolutely glorious being. I've known Toya for bloody years. In fact, I think I've known Toya since I pretty much started streaming. Pretty much, I met Toya through Weeb, who is my partner. Toya is an absolute weeb. If you love all things anime and retro games, you will love Toya. Toya does a lot of also challenge runs on soul-like games. Check Toya out. Absolutely lovely. He's so lush. Thank you for raiding, Toya. I appreciate it. Sorry you raided into me raiding out. Today 12 o'clock, because in 12 hours time I'll be live again, so I need sleep really badly. Supposed to hit 29 degrees on Monday. Yep. I think on Sunday it's supposed to hit about 27, 28 where I am, and then Monday is 30, so is Tuesday. And then it starts dipping into 25. The rest of the week, it's going to suck. Can't wait to be a sweaty, gross goth, to be honest with you. Have you aesthetic, by the way? Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like my aesthetic. I'm just sat in my pajamas right now because I can't walk. I know, Midnight. Welcome on in. And thank you for the 50 bits for putting the name in my teeny weeny book of beauties. It's where I put your name so I can eat for breakfast. And AK 1593. Thank you very much. I should put your name in my cereal in the morning. Thank you very much, Lee. Don't worry about it. I'm sorry, Toya. I wish I could carry on, but again, I've been awake since stupid o'clock, if I'm honest. Really stupid o'clock, because I had work all day. I also worked through my lunch break. I've done non-stop things, and then I sat down and streamed, and now I need to stop. I need to stop. Thank you for the kind words. You're most welcome. We're gonna go and raid into Helix, who is playing Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. Is who we're gonna go and raid. We're gonna go give them love. But please, everyone, if you are in this stream right now and you want to join me for some Wind Waker tomorrow, don't forget to follow. It's the best way to know when I go live, to be honest with you. But if you want to follow me elsewhere because you want to be the biggest, bestest fan ever, I have multiple socials. I have twitter.com for words and stuff, going live posts, stream updates. I post lots of shenanigans over there, from stream clips that things you may have missed and stream updates that you may want to know about. I have a YouTube. In fact, I have 2 YouTubes. I have Miss Ooky, which is my VOD channel and YouTube only playthroughs. At the moment, I'm playing through the forest completely guideless, which gets uploaded on Wednesdays, and then any VODs over stream just get uploaded throughout the week. And then there is also just Ooky, which is my variety channel, as and when I got a chance to edit something that has nothing to do with streaming, pretty much. You get to see doll unboxing and other shenanigans over there. There's lots of bits and bobs over there, and I'm currently working on a vlog from when I went to DreamHack, whenever the hell I actually get there, but I will get there eventually. I promise, especially now I'm working from home for 2 weeks. And then Instagram is where I post selfies, closer looks at the book, and just life updates as well. And then I also have missooky.com, which is a merch shop. So if you want to get any of my art, I've got a t-shirt, that's the place to go and get it. a place to go and get it. And he also supports me, so I do appreciate when you guys go there. But I'm losing the will to speech. We're going to go right out now because I need to go to bed and my nose is snotty. There's the link in chat. We're going to go raid Helix, who's playing Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. We're going to go in some love and headpads. He's a fellow Welshie. You'll love him. Speech filtering. I've been non-stop chatting all day. I need to rot for a little bit now. I'm gonna go away. Please join me for Wind Waker tomorrow. We're gonna finish it. I'm gonna bosh it. If we finish it sooner than I anticipate, we'll play more Pikmin. And then Sunday, we're gonna do some variety. A little bit of variety. Something you've never seen me do on stream, probably. So I'm kind of excited for that one. Anyway, I'm going now. I'm gonna go sleep. Actually, no, I tell a fib. I'm gonna go and wash my armpits, open the window, blast out cold air out of this room so that it could be nice and cold tomorrow. Anyway, I'm going now. I'm gonna just go. So goodbye. And don't forget to stay Ookable. I'll hunt you all later, you glorious Ooklings. Thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate you all. Don't forget to stay Ookable and hunt you all later. Bye, Kay. Bye, Chimeria. Bye, Odogo. Bye, Cuckoo. I said your name funky there. Bye, Jerix. Bye, Rainbowzilla. Bye, Klaus K. Bye, Toya. Bye, Nightmare. Bye, Spiky. Bye. Brrr. I'm scrolling. Bye, Midnight. Bye, Nick. Have Malim. I live near Bristol. I live near Wales. Goodbye, everybody. Who else did I miss? Did I miss anybody? I feel like I've missed somebody. I missed the Dams. Bye, Dams. Bye, Mr. Left Chat. Okay, I'm gonna go now. See you guys tomorrow. Okay, bye. Ugh.